You see what's going on, man?
Is he really?
I don't know. He looked kind of still. He was just saying. He was just meditating. That's how we do it over here, man. Yo, I'm tired as fuck, B. Yo, this shit's crazy, man. And I told myself, I'm only gonna go 2 hours tonight. I don't care. I'm cutting it off. Well, guess what? On the motherfucking Harry's Drinking Again podcast, sometimes we don't cut off because there ain't no cutoff. We come from the land where there ain't no cutoff.
It's like going to a black church, man. You just never know when the sermon's gonna be done. And you stay hungry and everything. So you know what? You just, because the Holy Spirit is there, and it's just like, okay, I'm hungry, Pastor, but you know what? The message is so good. That's what Harris is drinking again. That's what it's all about.
Okay.
We're just having a great time. We're just having a great time. Wow. How you feeling, brother? How you feeling, man?
Yo, I'm fucking feeling great. Xander, yeah. We live on Facebook, YouTube, and Podbean, brother. The Podbean, you know, we doing the free shit, so you could only listen to Podbean live. This is what I just found out. You know, the things aren't storing to the, you know. I can't pay for no more shit. I can't pay for no more shit. Hold on. Until they Cash App. There's podcast. Fuck it. I got some shit set up. But anyway. But what's going on? I'm feeling good. Take some more shots. I might as well, bro. I already fucked up my day tomorrow, bro. You know, I'm about halfway through a little 350 milliliter. I didn't drink all week, Ray. Since last Friday. Nope.
Well, I mean, you know, it's like that's the show. I mean, imagine when Gubba Rum gets hit. Remember when you get your few bottles from Gubba Rum, because you know, so you're gonna be representing that and shit. You know, Wicked Smooth. So,
you know,
man,
it can't be more smoother than good old Don Julio Blanco. As I throw some shit on myself. This right here, though. I mean, look at it. First of all, fuck Patron. Unless they want to pay me, they ain't gonna pay me. I'd rather take a Don Julio deal. Real shit. Hey, Xandrin and all the homies and shit. But I mean, the smooth tequila, literally. Just, you know, no face, no.
That makes me want to just
no
some of that Aquafina.
Get the Aquafina. But shout out to like real shit, Don Julio. I fuck with
just to let you know, I'm so ghetto that I'm broke. So this is basically tap water in the Aquafina plastic bottle. So
and shout out to Squeeze-Its, all the 90s babies.
Like, so shout out to the protein shake.
All the 90s babies know about this.
Hey, shout out to the 90s babies, 1990s babies.
90s babies, man. 80s babies, 90s kids.
Oh. Hey,
email.
Oh shit, my bad, girl. I'm over here.
Okay.
See, that's what I need. Oh my goodness, girl, you gonna make me shed a tear. Girl, you gonna make me shed a tear. Girl,
what I did?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Not you, Justina.
Okay.
Girl, you gonna make me shed a tear.
Okay.
Shout out. God damn it. Wendy
Lundy.
Here on part 2. I mean, I don't know when you sent it. You could have sent it on part 1. We have the first donation of the Harris is Drinking Again podcast. Shout out to Wendy Lundy. Donated a $15, girl, and you don't know what you just did. It's not about it's about the basically the belief, the just that you fuck with someone and the fact that you see the potential that this podcast is gonna go. And like I say, when I get rich, we all get rich. Or when I make some money, we all make some money. It ain't going to this shit going right back into the people. And Ray, I already talked to you about potentially doing a giveaway for the first 100 subscribers.
Oh man, they're not even ready yet.
Hey,
but we're ready.
We're ready. But man, we're trying to do some like real YouTuber shit, giveaways and fucking pay somebody's phone bill and shit, pay it back pretty much.
You know what I want to do? I want to help someone just fill up their for like maybe a whole year.
Let's post.
My dream is a whole year. I will fill up your refrigerator, and I'll pay for your phone bill, your smartphone bill. I want to do that for somebody one day, man. Really, for real, like really. Because those are the ones that cost you the extra, you can put money away for your rent. That's important, but the example, like maybe gas money, groceries, especially groceries when you got kids, your phone bill,
Keep it going, Ray. Be right back.
And that's important because, Justina, you're on the line with me, Justina?
Of course.
Or are you going? Okay. No, talk with me, girl. Man, don't it feel good? Don't does it feel good when you're giving back though?
Absolutely. It's a selfless act and it is gratifying.
It is so gratifying, really. It is the best feeling, man. I love it, man. Can you imagine
Power of karma.
Yeah. And you know what? I gotta tell you this, there's a lot of people that I know that are like wealthy, successful, and everything like that. And you know what? I noticed that these people are all givers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. I gotta give a shout out to my boy Ronnie James. And we're in business right now. This is my opportunity to let you guys know what's going on. So right now, what we're trying to do is we're creating this travel booking business here in Hawaii because they're gonna open up all the borders again, right? And so we're gonna have this website. We're gonna have a booking company, and I give all praise to God, JTB, HIS, Roberts, Hawaii, Dolphins, and you. These are all companies here in Hawaii that are top-notch touring companies, and they all want to do business with us. So, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to create me a team, and that's the reason why. I think last week, Justina, when you reached, we were texting each other. I was asking you what you want to do and stuff like that. And you know what? I tell you what. I mean, hey, what do you call it? I give you all the props to want to get your CDL license and all that stuff. I mean, but I tell you what, I think, because with online and everything like that and whatnot, it really boils down to this. You know what? You can't be successful by yourself. You can't. You just can't.
That's facts.
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
It's the dream work and it's the village.
Wells Elementary. Shout out Wendy Levy. I'm sorry, I'm hyped. That's dope. You're the first fucking donation on the whole shit. Even over the homies. You got dibs on Mike, Wendy. You got dibs on Mike. That's dope. Nah, that's dope.
That's hella dope. That's
Wendy Lundy.
Hella dope.
Yeah. And she's in Texas.
Texas. Whoa, nice.
Texas in the house.
Much love to Texas.
But we know each other from motherfucking one day you gotta call in, Wendy. One day you gotta call in.
Oh, yes.
And
mandatory.
She was friends with another childhood crush I used to have, Franny. Of course, everybody liked Franny back in the day. And then, of course, Rachel Arnold. Whatever the fuck she is. I used to like this girl named Franny, and then Rachel Arnold. I still know all my crushes' names and
shit. Waiting on your email.
Oh my God, Justina, fucking over here. I got excited, and then
it's all good.
And then I had to go get some motherfucking Some more water, man. Some of it. Okay.
I'm
So
talking.
is it? So it's JDP. Okay.
No.
Well, I know, but you know,
Okay, yeah.
JD and then dot P at Gmail. Okay. JD.P. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
You got more than just JD.P, right?
Yeah. I'm just,
Okay.
code word.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Man, no, we appreciate you, girl. You just don't even know your input is so important.
We got a little, a few people back up in the building. You have new resident of Texas. Chino boy, Daigo on the chat in.
Daigo.
Give me 10-20. Hey man, I'm here. I don't give a fuck. This is my job. This is my main job right here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's about to be full time right here, man. Absolutely.
Full time in the bitch. Got to spark real quick before.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I'm about to spark again.
For me.
Can't spark enough.
Oh man. Yeah, man.
Okay, I'm going. I'm going.
Cracking me up.
Yo, you guys are all dope, man. Like this is all dope. And hopefully this is therapeutic for people. And just hopefully in general, people, at least like at the end of the day, people just know like, hey man, every Thursday there's just one place I could just call up and talk some shit or get deep. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, I'm gonna call him Big Al. Whatever. I'm gonna say Big Al. Because for a minute, he came on and he like shifted the whole fucking energy, and then like it goes back here, and now we're back laughing, and then for a minute we're like, it's like what the. So this shit's like a roller coaster.
That's what makes it interesting, man, because you never know. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what's in it.
Email you on the computer. I can't fuck with my phone. All right.
So fun. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But we're back for the second edition. Let's try to get Justina on the motherfucking line. We need to see her face. If we got this much traction with just a bunch of guys ugly mugs up on here, wait till we get a couple of women's faces on the line.
Hey, you know what? We might have to. I might have to talk to. What's the name of that company that has maybe Sweetwater or whatever that company is, man? Where if you chime into, because the thing that we have over here, man, we got so much power, man. We got the microphone and stuff, and we're there's something about talking to the whole world and you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is the most powerful thing right now, man. If I want to send you this thing that on the Joe Rogan show when Dr. Jordan Peterson, if you've ever heard of him, was telling Joe Rogan like why he has the most powerful platform right now is because this podcast. This is power, brother.
All right, here we go. Okay, check your email.
Thank you.
Okay, fuck.
Yes, man. Support one another, man. One love, man. I mean, you know what? Let's do this together. You
forgot the link in the email, friend.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta say this, man. Shout out to the skills of shaving the head, brother, man. Like you over there ain't got no nicks, no nothing like that, on the head, nothing, man. That's just looking clean. What you put on there? What's your primer? What do you put on primer? Nothing, man. Just soap or shampoo or some coconut oil or some shit like that or whatever, man. Just put the shit like lather up and then.
Well, thank you, Ray. This brings me up to another yet potential sponsor. 1-800 Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club.
Yes, I love him.
Visit Dollar Shave Club. Even though they sold out to Walmart, okay, they're in Walmart. They're right next to Harry's. If you ever seen the Harry's shaving products, and Harry's is they actually promote a bunch of podcasts, bro. Harry's Shaving. Shout out to Steve-O's podcast, bro. Wild Ride with Steve-O on YouTube. Yo, Steve-O has a lit podcast, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Steve-O. He just did a Harry's commercial. But
doesn't he do like some kind of like a show on this like trailer or some shit?
It's the van with his dog, and he just talking about his life experiences. It's just like this, bro. It's just I'm sitting here clapping my hands like a black woman now. He just do it like this, y'all. Anyway, getting turned up now. Xander, you shouldn't have told me to take the last shot, bro. Fuck, man, fucked me up, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want to fall out on live, but I'm gonna do another one, you motherfuckers. Anyway,
wait, Steve-O, that motherfucker's doing it on a Chinook, freaking, you know,
bro. Nah, Steve-O's lit, dog. Steve-O and Mike Tyson. Steve-O and the Hot Boxing podcast are probably two of my favorite. But anyway, long story short, I used the Dollar Tree, and you asked what I put. I used the Dollar Shave Club prep scrub.
Is that where they mail you the freaking every month or something, or every couple of weeks they mail it to you, or what?
Man, and as a female,
I take about 15 steps downstairs. Hold on, let's do a plug. Let's get some sponsors tonight. Hold on,
man. Shout out to the sponsors, man. Contribute to Harris is Drinking Again. You just don't even know where this show is gonna go to, man. We got people here that's like real people. This is the one. Wow. Well, I mean, you know what? Let's be honest. Since we're talking open over here, right? That man, Dollar Shave Club. You know what? How important is a freaking? Because you know we freaking shave our head, our armpits, freaking balls, coochie, butt, crack, and everything. You know, everything, man. You gotta shave everything, man, because there's something about like a shaved cooch, even a shaved balls. You know, shave no hair down there. So that way, you know, it's more fun that way. Yeah, shave your butthole, shave your armpits. Like, I don't like my armpits. I shave them. You know what I'm saying?
Now we're talking about
and I'm not a hairy dude. Yeah, shave your shit, shave your, you know, whatever. But you know, like shave the back of your head. You know, whatever like that. You know, for the women, their legs. You know, that's
bacteria, so it is cleaner and more hygienic to remove the hair.
Hey, can I call it my own shit?
That's true.
And the best exfoliation that I can suggest for men and women is a mixture of 1 tablespoon of coconut oil.
Wendy, are you shaved or bushy right now?
Wait, Justina's trying to say something, dude. Wait, I'm sorry, Justina. What's your recipe for a smooth baby skin? Something coconut oil. Repeat that again before we got interrupted here.
Any part of your body that you shave, before you shave, take 1 tablespoon coconut oil and 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, unless you're doing a larger area, and scrub it, rinse it, then shave.
Man, I don't know about you, but some brown sugar, some coconut, because I got really sensitive skin. I fucks me with coconut oil, and man, that looks freaking sexual. That sounds very sexual.
Is that for the?
Coconut oil can also be used for a lubricant.
To bring
brown
the
sugar, man.
To bring the hairs up and like not give the because you know as like a melanated man with the curly, you know I get like hella razor bumps, so I got to scrub. Like I use Cetaphil too, like Cetaphil, and then just scrub my shit, you know.
Right.
But
you can also take the Cetaphil and mix it with brown sugar, and you can exfoliate with that also.
Okay. Hey, shout out to Amazon too, bro. I got some tea tree. I use some tea tree cream.
Oh, I love the smell of that. Tea tree is so good, man. Yeah.
Tea tree is awesome.
Yeah, when you put that thing right there, like whatever that minty thing is, sounds like you're like aerating your skin.
Hey.
Oh man.
It's an all natural anesthetic.
When you shave your balls or your, you know, I shave my ass crack from time to time.
Me too, man.
Like right now, it's been about 3 weeks, so my ass crack's like a little hairy, but generally I keep my asshole pretty much shaved.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you this, okay? So, because you have coarse hair, I got straight hair. So
You
when
want
my
on
ass
there?
hair, my ass crack hair grows, there you go. Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. So let me ask you this, Dakota, because you got like that,
You want?
you got that coarse hair,
Can you
and
hear
I
me? Can
got
you hear
that
me?
straight hair. Oh, yeah,
Let's
yes,
go.
bro. Yeah,
Let's
yep.
go. Let's
Yee.
go.
I'm
Woohoo!
in the building.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Yeah.
and I'm in the middle. Ooh.
Yes, you are.
Hey, Dakota sandwich.
Man.
Dakota sandwich. So going back to so my hair, like I gotta shave my ass crack because if it gets a little bit of that fuzz, then my ass starts itching. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm a man. I will scratch my ass until freaking
Hey,
you
this is
know.
how we do. We talk about fucking anal hygiene on the Harris Drinking podcast.
Hey, another thing too, man. I gotta. What do you call it? What do you call it? A boudet or some shit? Like no, not boudet. Is it
Baudet.
boudet?
Yeah, you said it right,
Uh,
Baudet.
is it boudet? That's the one that washes your. That's the one that washes your ass, right?
Yes,
Is,
sir.
is that right? Okay, I got that in my shop bathroom, and I tell you what, man, that is a blessing because I gotta tell you something, man. Filipino folks, and I don't know about Filipino, Vietnamese too, whatever. Like, look, we got the cleanest ass because I tell you what, I just do not trust toilet paper because to me, you have toilet paper and that's all you do is wipe
Yeah, you just
and you
spread.
got hair in there. I'm pretty sure there's some like you know, little tidbits of doo doo in there. So I gotta get what they call we call it tabo. Tabo is like a cup, whatever, red cup, whatever. And I gotta wash my ass, and then I feel clean. And when you wash your ass, when you wash your feet, when you wash your neck and the freaking, you know, corners, man, you just feel clean. And in your wrists and your hands, you wash that, man, and your pits, man, you feel clean, especially your feet. But if you wash your ass, you feel
Yeah.
the cleanness,
Oh, you feel the
It's
cleanest. And
mandatory.
if
you
you
know?
shave your ass too, yeah, just get
Shave
all
your ass
and
and shave your cooch.
just keep it
Shave
all
your cooch.
touched up.
Yeah. Make you, yeah.
Yeah.
Hair promotes bacteria growth, so it is critical that you remove hair.
Okay. Okay. What about this? To when they used to say, because the opening, the labia, the hair used to protect the germs from getting inside the vagina. I heard that too. Like back, like the hair captures the little would be shit that enters your tract to keep you clean.
If a
Oh,
woman is
really?
cleaning her and properly wiping, it should
Mm-hmm.
not be a problem.
Okay. Now,
Mm.
on some real
It's
shit.
important to wipe from front to back. Don't rub, pat.
Now let me ask you this: what about the stank cooch? What is that? Just hygiene, or is it
Oh,
That
inside?
could
Or
be
hold on. Is
that
it?
could be bacterial infections, that could be yeast
mm-hmm,
infections, and that can be STDs. It's a wide range of things. A lot
mm-hmm,
of women don't realize that bacteria grows down there naturally,
mm-hmm.
so they
And your
don't
diet,
clean
bro.
properly.
Your
And
Oh,
your
diet.
diet, yes,
Xander Rage could attest to that. Your pH levels.
yep, and also, as much as I love sexy thongs will actually sit in your ass, and then they rub in between your crotch. And as
Mm-hmm.
they rub, you're taking ass bacteria and putting it on your crotch, so you'll get bacteria infections. It's best to use cotton panties or no panties.
Wow. So it's actually what you're saying is that you can. It's probably best to use like granny panties, which are not sexy, by the way. But I would rather have granny panties and the female not to have that stanky cooch because I tell you what, man, thank God for cooch. But
Bro.
when it stank,
Oh,
And they don't gotta be granny panties.
oh,
Like, I do boy shorts. I love boy shorts. And if you're gonna do
right,
something
right.
sexy like lace, just make sure that they have cotton on the part where your crotch is.
But you know
why?
what? We're men though. You know what? No matter what, I think God just created women different. I mean, no
Straight
matter
up.
what, like women just got this certain kind of beauty sexiness about them that is just different from men. They
Oh,
just
You
got
got that
this.
right.
yeah,
I'm sorry, man. I mean, the female, she takes off her clothes, whatever. You know what? You're gonna get break on, man. That's
that's
just
why
common
it's
sense.
That's why it's normal, and it's not normal to do the other thing that they're trying to make popular.
Oh man, that's not
But
getting that
Wait. Hold on, you lost me. What are they trying to make popular?
Like
rhymes with,
Disneyland.
just rhymes with hey and say.
Well, Disneyland is not promoting it.
Promote
Just
sexual.
no,
No,
just
well, I mean,
Just spit it out.
gayness, the whole just like basically.
same
But
sex.
sex.
Okay, so like Disney came out and literally said, what did they say? Like they want half the characters gay, and then
Oh.
they want to make what they want to make transgender normal. How we grew up,
Okay.
females normal. I don't give a fuck. Even my son, right now, 6 years old, like you don't a mommy and a daddy. I couldn't explain to my son fucking me and Ray shacking up and fucking.
Oh, I can't even, man. I mean, I
Straight
love you,
up.
bro, and you're the best looking man I've ever known. No, you're a handsome man, but you know
I
what?
have
I
gay
just
friends.
can't.
I have straight friends. I have some trans friends. Whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. What's for you is not for everybody else. And as long as you respect, the boundaries, hey, fuck it.
You know what? I just think that women next to flowers were created just beautiful. And the reason why I say that is because I got a daughter, and I tell you
Straight
what,
up.
my kids after my sons after 5, 6 years old, like, you stink. I love you anyways, but you stink. But my daughter, she's like, I don't care. You stink, but you're daddy's girl. I love you, love. For the until today, I'm like, I miss my daughter, and I'm going, hey, her name to me is like lovely. That's always what I call it. Hey, my love, every single
Mhm.
time. And I know, Dad, you is an embarrassment. I don't really give a flying fuck what your friends think. To me, you're my lovely. So that's it.
Mhm.
And I just tell her, just be smart and all of that stuff. It's different with a daughter though. And when
Mhm.
she started blossoming, I'm like, oh, she got her mom, and the rest of my family, women in my family got big tits. Like
Mhm.
fuck, like big
Man.
ass tits and stuff like that, and
Big,
and the women, they're thick
big
and
tits.
everything. They're not skinny or nothing like that. And I'm going, damn. But I told her, I said,
Yeah.
look, honey, God bless you with those. Don't ever be ashamed. Like freaking pop them out. Just you know,
Straight
you got them.
up.
You got them. Be proud of them. That's all I gotta say.
Absolutely. You got to be proud of your natural
Hey,
beauty.
exactly. I guess because my wife, my wife, she's naturally like top heavy, and
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, and then she got a tendency to slouch. I guess because she started growing them when she was 10 years old,
Uh-huh.
and so she just slouches and everything, and I go, man, I'm going, you know what? Fuck that shit. God, God bless you with them things.
And
Freaking
tonight's
be
show.
proud of them. But I said, don't slouch. Makes you short.
I
And it's
know,
what
right? I'm sitting here slouching right now as I'm hunched over my
and
computer.
and you're gonna have pain in your back. And I tell you what, pain in your back at my age, it's no joke, man. It's no joke. So don't do it. Yeah.
Right.
I
That's
want
your posture.
to
I'm over here sitting up straight. Goddamn man, right? Been slouching like a little bitch for the last 4 hours.
But Dakota, how does it feel to have shaved dick, shaved balls, shaved crack? Oh, it it's great,
feels
ain't it?
orgasmic, he
Oh,
says.
let me tell you about it, bro. This is what I do, dog. I fucking speak my truth, bro. You fucking. No, I'm not gonna go that crazy. I'm not gonna go off the deep end that crazy. Hold on. Who has the thing? Turn it down.
Well,
Not
I
I.
don't know.
It's echo, 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 echo.
I don't know. It's got like a back thing over here. Let me check my connection. No,
Oh,
no, Justina.
my
Let me ask you this.
notifications just went off
Let me
though.
ask you this, Justina. Let me
Is it-
ask you this. So, like
Do you have
for
her
a
playing
guy,
in the back, Christina?
when we got pubes too, man. I mean, because we got scent as well. You know what I'm saying? Like that has to do with it too, right? It's like it's
Oh,
almost like it's better. It's probably better give head when the guy is shaven because, the hair there, you know,
Yes.
uh,
Hair
right?
bacteria sticks to
oh,
hair and it
what
grows
these
on
things?
hair.
Oh, Ray, you have a beautiful soul. Oh,
Ah, thank you,
no, no,
Wendy.
Ray's a good brother, man. He's really like a good dude. He's
I
really,
agree.
um,
I
um.
love y'all.
Are you watching on a desktop or anything? You sure someone does have it on?
I'm
Nah,
on
I'm
my laptop.
I'm on my
Oh no,
laptop too,
oh
but
no. Well, is it
I think it's
watched
Hold
on
on,
your?
let
muted.
me see if my earbuds charge back up and I can connect them. Hold on.
Okay, but
No,
anyway,
yeah.
let's stay on the hygiene thing. How does it feel, bro? Okay, first of all, let's keep it a buck. As a man, to get head, I realize at a young age, a woman is more like. What do you want a woman to do? You want her to please you in every way you possibly, right? So just in generally, I've known some women that will suck some salty fucking after gym balls because
Damn, that's a fetish. But that's her thing.
what is
That's
a
her thing,
fetish?
you know?
Because
Yeah.
just the way I got a fetish, I got to smell. I have a little smell fetish. It's not a dirty, nasty fetish, but I like a
Yeah.
fucking scent of a
Hey,
woman.
no, I ain't gonna lie, man. There was a time when like my wife be all after she just got done
Yeah,
like house cleaning and freaking she's all sweaty and shit.
if
Like,
you
yeah,
can't
that's
do
when
it,
I want to tap that. That's when I
yeah,
wanna like freaking jump that bone,
well, yeah,
Yeah. But that's my wife.
yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
certain okay, like maybe Wendy or any women on here, like you ever been with a man, and then I had a woman tell me this, like maybe you miss him or you're at work, and then like you'll smell his shirt or like you'll walk to the closet and like like you miss him, right? Now for
Hmm.
men, we be smelling panties and all that freaky shit. Like
Yeah.
mostly we want to smell your fucking twat, your fucking asshole, and all that shit. We do. At least I, at
Hey.
Confession.
least I do.
Oh my.
Confession.
But
I used
Yeah.
to love smelling my ex's dirty shit. Like he's a mechanic.
yeah,
He
let's
smelled like
go.
gasoline, oil, and body
That's
odor,
a
and I
turn on,
fucking love
right?
it.
Okay, you know what? Okay, confession.
Yeah.
I used to love.
Oh,
Okay, like I said, my wife got some big tits, right? You know what? I
look,
used to
little titty
freaking
sweat.
love to. I love to freaking. I love it when she would lift her shit, and I would smell in between there. That thing, and then you rub it a little bit. Just a little bit of skin, whatever. You know what? I know that's nasty, but that's a husband and wife shit that I like. I used to like. Oh, let's
It's love.
go. Let's go. But that's my little fetish shit.
That's
But
that's your woman's scent. It
that's
turns
my
you on.
wife's scent.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
there's
Like
something there. Yeah.
there's, yeah.
No, bro, I'm telling you, man. So one time I equated, and I still kind of equate love, man. Hopefully she ever fucking watches. Maybe she's secretly watching. I don't know. She knows who the fuck she is. But you ain't nobody, bitch, because you already no. Um, but dude, there was a chick, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like I felt like love. Like I loved her, and it was like, but her scent. Like I'm talking about, like her
mm,
literal fucking smell down there, up there, fucking just like
Oh, what's
her
the word
fucking
for it?
her goddamn like the way God made her and her pH levels and pheromones and shit. Like her
That's what it
actual,
is. Pheromones.
her actual chemistry, it like had me drunk. Like drunk, lust, drunk, like now it doesn't help that I have me and Ray both have Tourette's syndrome.
yes, we
Um,
do.
you know,
Shout out to Rats.
uh, and I would smell things as a kid and shit like that. I have like a crazy thing, but I don't know. That's neither here or there. But anyway, it's interesting, very interesting.
But something about her scent that gets you. So okay. So now that we're in this subject, okay, I in
Crazy
college
stuff.
I had a tutor
Goddamn.
and I was boning my tutor.
I I will
And
I will make a donation if she had a website to sell her articles of clothing. I'd
I,
already buy.
I,
Okay, I'm
I was
talking.
boning my tutor, but I remember one time we was doing it and her breath though, but it's not
Oh.
halitosis. It's like one of them stink that's coming from within, like and 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 I
Mm-hmm.
was just I couldn't take it, man. I kept limping out. I'm like, ah, damn. And she was hot too. She was a model from Hong Kong. She was hot. She looked like a little model and everything. And it's like, but her breath is like, oh man. And then okay. And then another
Halitosis.
thing, halitosis, megatosis. And then the other one
Mhm.
too. I was going out with this other girl, and she was thick and everything. But we were like one day we were cuddling, and then I smelled her scalp, and she had one of
Ooh.
them. And there's something about scalp smell that I'm not digging. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man.
Scalp.
I smelled her scalp. I was like,
You gotta have a clean
damn.
scalp. That's nasty.
Clean scalp, and no, that scalp smell. I mean, to some people that's cool, and the
Dirty
smell of
dog is
feet.
what or wet dog. Oh, feet is bad
Oh, yeah.
too.
Oh, like there's some feet, the smell of feet and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I'm just not.
It's
Or
all about
or or
hygiene.
yeah, or like maybe like you hit them in the back and you got that ass crack smell.
Oh, they didn't wipe right and they haven't washed in a
That
while.
little
Something
sour, pungent, kind of pickly,
that
Ugh.
kind of
kind of
like that.
rosebud, kind of like
Kind of have that
sour
sweet but
punch
pungent,
straw.
that sweet but pungent.
Just like,
But
But see,
but
a
you know
hard
that this
motherfucker like me, it's kind of like it kind of turns me on in a sick fucking way. But nasty bitch,
well
why
you
am I
know it.
still hard as fuck? That uh,
Well, one of the stories that you tell me when you was a kid, when after someone sit on a leather couch like a
I used to
female.
sniff seats. Goddamn it!
Me
Why you fucking
too.
blast, Ray?
Me too. You're not the
Kwame
only
Brown.
one. I mean,
Kwame Brown already done fucking tore Charlemagne's ass apart. Told me he wasn't a man because you ain't no real man if you sniff a seat. God damn it, I got Tourette syndrome.
oh,
Oh
see,
man, I sniffed some seats
mm,
when I
I'm
was
the
in
same.
school.
I kind of like got that leather hide, naga hide.
Why'd we have to
Kind of
go
got
there?
that
I didn't want to do
armor
it.
all, but
Oh,
ass crack. Sexy.
Oh.
Yeah.
every boy
Tell me
has
you.
sniffed a woman's behind at some
Oh
point.
man,
Whether it was
you
a
got
pair of fucking drawers, pants that you left on the ground, whether it was the seat that you just got up from, whether it's whatever. And if you haven't, you're a
Oh, wait a minute. Now that
fat.
Justina is here, I no wait. Were you hearing that our conversation before? Was it you or someone else? Wait, we remember the one that I was watching this podcast.
Wow.
These two brothers, fresh and fit.
Wendy, I can
You
send
remember
you the
that?
link. Send me your
Fresh
email.
and fit. And then this dude
Oh,
named Fresh said, "You know what?" And I'm not trying to change the subject here.
you
Fresh
can
and
tell
fit. And
me.
this dude named Fresh, he's 29 years old, single, whatever. And then he said, women today got it so made because, like, some of them, the one that's got it all somewhat together on the outside, but you don't
Mm-hmm.
know that she's got three men on the side. You have the sugar daddy, which is probably some old guy,
Wendy,
and
hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Where the fuck did just Justina?
Justina. Just go. What happened?
Hey, Wendy. Um, DM me your email if you want to. She says she's trying to join the convo. Tap
Yeah,
in. Just
please
DM
do.
me your email. I don't have your number. We having
Anyone that calls me with tells me that I have a beautiful soul, man, you need to be seen, girl.
Instagram. Bam. Or text me at 435
Where's my girl Justina though? Is she still on the line?
Either way,
She's
send your email. Send your email. Bam.
we're not.
Let's get you on the
It's,
line. Let's keep it going.
it's just getting good, bro.
I gotta go get
It's
some
just getting.
motherfucking more drink. I'm out of drink, Ray. 5 hours. This is
No,
ridiculous.
that's okay, man. Just go ahead. And you know what, man? You gonna make some coffee? No, I'll hold it down. I'll hold it down. So,
No coffee. OJ.
all right, whatever you like, man. I can't drink it anyways, man. It'd be nice to share it with you, but it's okay, folks, man. We are just enjoying ourselves over here. And Justina, where you at, girl? And Wendy Lundy, please get back on, and whoever, man, because we're having a good time over here. This is the second part after a 4-hour show. we continuing this party because the conversation is just getting really good. This is super, super good. I mean, this is just amazing. I'm having a good time. Of course, for me, I'm here in Hawaii, so it's not even 10 o'clock yet over here. So it's not even time for me to for bedtime. But anyways, while my boy is getting his drink on, I'm gonna fill the show up. And please, Wendy Lundy, Justina, get back on the line. Uh, hop on. I mean, this is the part when Justina first joined us. I mean, the show changed the whole dynamic of the show. Why? Because we need the female's perspective. We're here to talk about everything, like from your deepest, darkest secrets to like freaking the feeling of getting your balls ass cracked and your penis shaved and how it feels and hygiene. We just talking shit. And that's what we need to talk about today because I think that the world today has actually gone away from conversation that, with all the texting and everything, that the future generation, I'm just afraid that they'll just, they'll lose the art of just communication. I mean, talking to each other, I mean, now with the with technology, like Justina Witty said, this is a therapy better than having a therapist, if I'm saying correctly, and which is true. um like my boy Al was on the, when he was talking during the pandemic, you know uh, I went through and felt what depression was, and I'm going, I can't believe this can happen to me because this is just not my nature. But man, depression is real, y'all. It's real. I can see where a lot of people are struggling with it and everything, but you need people that that will support you and be there to listen to you and just, you know um I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people out there. There's some people out there going, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Yeah, no, this shit right here is real. What's going on with you? But it's healthy. Just having a friend like, you know, there you go, Justina. I'm glad you're back. So
My
where do we
fucking
leave off,
computer
girl?
crapped on
Making
me.
you're right. I'm making coffee. Go ahead, guys.
Okay.
Ooh, coffee.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna have to go 7-Eleven because I can't make coffee over. But anyways, so where were we left off? I'm. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. The girl has a sugar daddy, which is
Mhm.
some old dude that he'll probably pay her just so that way she go suck his dick or whatever. Just
That
fuck with him.
part.
Okay, yeah, that part. And then you have the freaking fuck boy, maybe some young guy, whatever, just to get her release on, whatever. But
Mhm.
then the problem with that is that the money that the sugar daddy gave her, she may have to give half of that to her fuck boy because her fuck boy usually is a guy that's freaking just don't got a job, no nothing with him. Probably got a good dick whatsoever. And then you have
Mhm.
what they call, kuya, which is the, I'll be your friend, but you never giving up nothing to him, and then you can talk to him about your sorrows and your deep whatever, never.
Mhm.
But he's just hoping that he'll get some one day, which he is not gonna. Now, and I'm saying this not just women, because men have it too. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Mhm.
we have our sugar mamas, which is some milf, some cougar whatsoever, and then we have
Mhm.
our, holla at girl, hey, what you doing? 2:30 in the morning, whatever. And then you have the one that's like a good
All right.
female fan, you know. I mean, what's your thoughts
Too much
on that?
stress for me. I personally like. I've always been a faithful person, so like if I'm fucking you, like that's it. I
Mm.
don't do drama. I don't got the patience for it, and karma's a bitch. So I try to keep my side of the street real clean. One thing that I do have is a lot of male friends. So a lot of people see that as, oh, you've got a fuck buddy or this, that, and the other, and it's not like
Oh,
that. Like
right, right.
I'm very one man preferred. And it's funny because like with my ex, he used to always say, oh, like he tripped over me and Dakota being friends. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
no, it's strictly platonic. Like I have a lot of fucking male friends, but at the same time, I also like women. So
Mm-hmm.
as many men that he made me delete every man that I had on my social media and out of my phone
Mm-hmm.
contacts. And it's like, but I like women too. So
Mm-hmm.
how you gonna hate on just the men? So for me, like, I don't know, a sugar daddy's cool, but I can make my own money, and I don't like feeling like I owe you something because you dropped some money on me. Um,
So
but
my
more power
question is
to
that
those who have them.
my question to you is this: what I would like to learn is that, and I'm talking purely sexual separation here, okay?
Hmm.
What is what turns you on a man sexually, and what turns you on from a female sexually?
Across the board, it's going to be intelligence and intellect. If you don't
Yes.
have intellect and
Mhm.
if you can't spark my brain and make my brain fucking orgasm, then it's not going nowhere.
Tap
Wow,
in,
wow.
Wendy. We might have
Now,
our
what?
second, not to interrupt, we might have our second female join.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
please do, please do. My question is this: now, the whole let's get shallow here for a little bit.
please
Um,
do.
the 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 physical part on the female, what is it that turns you on, and then what is the physical part on the man that turns you on, like being shallow on the
For
shallow?
me, on a woman, it's face and boobs and
Hmm.
ass. For me with men, this is where I'd have to struggle. It's eyes and lips and teeth.
Boy, what happened?
Eyes,
What
lips,
happened?
and teeth.
Yeah.
Wow, really? On
You
a
Yeah,
got the
I want to
face?
be
man?
I love staring into a man's eyes, like you can see their soul, like just is deep.
And like
I,
teeth and
yeah,
lips and
yes,
eyes.
yeah.
Wow. Huh. That's crazy. But on the
I like
women,
pretty teeth.
you on the woman, it from what it sounds like you're telling me is that you're almost like a dude checking it out because we're hella shallow. Like I'm sorry, man. I like thick.
Ah!
I
Yep.
like thick. I like thick. I
Me
like,
too, me
you know,
too.
I mean
I've never been with
BBW.
skinny
Like,
women. Like, I don't do
yeah, no,
big
I
girls
like thick.
though.
I mean,
I sound like a
it's I
hypocrite because
like.
I used to be a big girl.
Well, I mean, the thing is that my wife is BBW,
Hmm.
and I, and you know what? I thought it's like, oh, cause she's my wife and everything. No, but when I watch porn, I watch BBW, and you know what? And okay, now that we're in this conversation, and it's not so much that, because to me, you know, like you're watching porn, and when I know that the woman is acting like she's enjoying it and everything, and she's all
Hmm.
nice and perky and perfect and all that stuff, I hate superficiality. But when I see a big girl just fucking rocking the house and just freaking having a good time, just good time, like, yes, this is my, I'm on top of my
It's
man. I'm gonna just freaking
miserable.
just getting my back arch. I don't care what roll
Hmm.
it's rolling.
Hmm.
Man, that gets me all the time because I'm going, man, she's having a good time, man. All right.
Right.
That is the part
That's what
that
I
turns
used to
me
like
on.
about me and my ex because he didn't mind that I had, like, when we first dated, I was thick, but
Mm-hmm.
when we got back together the second go round, before my surgery, I was touching 286. So I'm
Mm.
also 5'6", so I'm tall,
Mm-hmm.
so it
Mm-hmm.
distributes well,
Right.
but still has some rolls and some handles. And
Hey, you know what?
he made me comfortable to where I could have that fucking full out fucking enjoyment no matter how big I was.
Hey, you know what? The thing is that that's the one. It's like, like, I don't give a fuck. You know what? You can be filming this shit, but having a good. I don't care what. To me that is. But the ones that's like, one thing I can't stand. I cannot stand fake tits. The
Oh
ones that,
no, I
especially
need
if she's skinny,
natural.
and then you can see the little silicone fold. Oh, that's a freaking turn on. And another thing too is like the
That
vertebrae.
third boob. I got that third boob.
No, but no. I'm talking like this. When it's fake, when the freaking you can see the freaking silicone in there. I can't
Oh,
stand
okay,
fake
okay.
tits. like, and then I can't stand the vertebrae in the back, and like, like wiry fingers. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, Jurassic hand.
What about
Oh,
like the bitches that are like built like linebackers or kind of like
Yes.
with their
there's
backs
something sexy about them though. I'm like, like them gymnasts. I'm like,
like no
nice.
no that's not no I'm talking about
Some
like,
girth, like
bitch,
big
but
thighs.
like the no like the flat back and she got
Oh no, no.
and she kind of like
Oh wait, wait, wait.
you
Oh wait,
know
wait, wait. You mean like a white, like a gray back gorilla with the freaking, but then the freaking ass is just out there and shit like
a
that.
lot of Pacific Islander women are built like
There
linebackers.
is there is something freaking sexual about that with my freaking retarded ass self that I find that shit kind of sexy.
You like that one? Okay. I mean, look,
There's something about that. I can't
I,
gonna lie.
I'm a face guy. Look, end all be all.
Yes.
Look, end all be all.
Yeah.
How brothers have the debate. Oh, the booty, the titties, and hey, man, look. I have a thing. If I can't look at you and get attracted, just like you know,
I can
then
dig that.
then it's like, I mean, seriously, you could be a big bitch, you could have a no tits, no ass, pretty fucking face. I mean, it does all tie in together, but for me, it just starts with the face.
I
can
just,
dig that.
what, I tell you what, man. You know what? There's something about a black woman's face that I just think is so. And you know what, too? And they don't even need to wear makeup. And that the shape of their eyes, their lips, and all that stuff. There's something very attractive about that feature. And
Straight up.
also maybe, and maybe even like the dark, like the Iranian type of, Middle Eastern
Oh
female,
yes,
dark feature,
absolutely.
and I love it because they don't. But also, again, being Asian, I tell you what, I think Asian women, uh, like exemplifies like your typical female beauty because. Like I just personally think that Asian women are way better looking than Asian men. 100%.
I would agree with you a little bit.
Yeah, because I tell you what,
Dago and
I
Chino
don't really
joined.
find a lot of like, Asian dudes that freaking attractive. I can see why in Hollywood they trying to push it, but
I want to
but-
find a
Oh
thick,
shit!
muscular Asian man.
oh, then you gotta hook
Wait,
yourself up
this
with a
shit's all
Filipino man,
blurry.
because I mean, I tell you what,
Let's
if
see.
if I was to
Let's see.
say, Asian all along, I gotta say this, man, Filipino men, we're like, I think we're the top tier. Freaking, we got good sized
Hmm.
dicks. We
Hmm.
become muscular easy. We can dance. We can sing. We treat our women well,
We're about to have
and
race wars on you.
at the same time, man, we're very rhythmic. We can fuck. Filipino men can
Shit,
fucking
Mexicans
fuck.
is next. We got all that, but the big dicks.
Oh, that's what I'm telling you, man. Yeah, no, I'll put that on. I'll put that on.
Let's
But
go.
I
Yeah.
tell you what,
Oh, I
I
love
tell
your
you what,
honesty,
man.
bro.
No, seriously, no, Filipino men are freaking top notch. I'm not lying to you. I mean, like, we got good sized dicks. We got freaking, yeah, we do.
What do you
And
think?
we
I've
freaking,
never been to.
and our color is freaking flawless, beautiful, freaking, freaking. We're like that brown coffee.
Yes, that's
Freaking,
what I'm talking
you know what I'm
about.
saying? And a lot of us are not that super hairy, you know.
Even
Well, I
better.
mean, I take that back. No, there are some hairy motherfuckers, and there's also what I love about our culture is that we have the darkest of the darkest, and we got the lightest of the lightest, and we got the ones that look like Mexicans.
Yep, yep.
like Chino boy, you look like my cousin Tony. You seriously look like my cousin Tony, man.
You know, boy,
Serious.
Gino Boy,
But then
I'm Mexican too.
Gino Boy, and
but
Daigo.
he's Puerto Rican and
From the tap
Filipino.
in.
But you like cousin Tone. Like straight up, the hair, the look, the smile,
For real?
everything, man. For real, man. That's the thing about
Yeah.
Filipinos. We can look like
So hold it down. Hold it down for the Mexicans. Since Ray, thinks Filipinos are the cream of the crop when it comes to
Well, on the Asian man.
um, name some prominent traits from Mexican males and all that shit. I mean, you got
Okay. All
you
right.
guys.
Y'all
I
smell
hear you.
good. I
Okay.
haven't
Yeah.
met a Mexican man that stinks.
Ooh,
That's
Oh.
Shit,
facts.
Mexican
That's
man.
facts.
That's true. That's true.
okay.
I would say we're like very like hard workers, manly men, you know what I'm saying? Take care of the family type men, you know what I'm saying?
I
And
agree.
all,
I
and they can
agree.
cook too. They can cook. Shit. I say a
Yeah.
lot can
Yeah,
Filipino
cook.
they can
man too.
cook.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Yes, sir.
Cooking. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
No. Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Yep.
Smells
Yep.
You know?
good.
Yep.
And
Oh.
hey,
Oh. Oh.
Mexicans got good taste
Very
in music
spiritual.
too. That's
Very.
another
Very
thing. We can
spiritual.
dance, we got
Music
good
is
taste in
fire. Yeah.
music.
Hey,
Yes,
no,
sir.
yeah,
That's another thing. I don't know. There's a
see,
lot.
yeah, okay.
You
Oh, I like
guys just make some freaking beautiful babies, man. I tell you that, man. You
Shit.
make some beautiful babies, man. Mexican
That
kids are
is
like the
true.
cutest. They're like
Shit, we got some
beautiful
good features
children, man.
too.
They're just
Shit, our whole culture.
angelic looking, like fuck,
Uh,
like beautiful children, man.
well,
No, your Mexican families are beautiful, man.
hmm.
But just like Filipinos, but Mexican men, you always got that drunken uncle.
Ah,
You always got that uncle you gotta watch out for. Oh, watch out now, ladies, get in the room because this guy wants to them. And we have it too in the Filipino community. We got that drunken,
I
perverted
think
uncle.
I think that's everybody. You see, and that
Mm,
goes
I
in.
was
that's
gonna
everybody,
say.
yeah.
And see that goes into just the whole, just weak men in general, or because even in the black community, there's like, fuck. Oh shit! Hold on, motherfucking Wendy's on the line. Hold on, Wendy.
Wait,
Wendy's
hey,
girl
let me hold on. Let me go check
power.
my
Oh
store. Okay, hold
shit.
on.
All right, Ray.
For
Okay,
real.
let's tap Ray out. Hold on, fellas. How you doing? How you doing? How we doing,
What's
motherfucker?
up? What's up?
Yo, man, yo,
Chilling.
on
What's
some
good?
real shit, dude. Like whatever the fuck y'all in, like that's a big ass crib, like big ass basement, or fucking what the fuck? Y'all look like y'all in the spaceship or like some shit, like fucking I don't know if if you watch like T Pain shit on like
Yeah.
on T Pain's like Twitch or YouTube channel, he has like
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
this
about. I've
big ass
seen
shit. It
things.
was like fucking ew.
Yeah. It's my dumb little room setup. It's like I don't even know.
No,
It's pretty much it's one of those, basement living rooms, but it was turned into my bedroom and a little hangout room too,
that's
and my
Good
studio, just
vibes.
kind of a big old vibe, you know what I'm saying?
bro.
Yeah, it's dope.
Hey,
So
if
yeah,
I
man.
Oh,
just I mean it's aesthetically appeasing to the eye, but if you don't already, shit, start going live. Uh, start going live from your shit more, man. It's just pleasing to the eye. It's a
Yeah, for
dope
sure.
vibe.
wait,
Now,
what I miss? What I
Shit.
miss?
well, Ray, nothing. I'm just complimenting these gentlemen on their thing.
Yeah,
Now,
Thank you, thank you.
I
for
have to
sure.
get to this. I have to get to this. This is a crazy night. Even though Justina was the official first lady, Wendy's another first lady. She's the first official donator of the podcast. She's sitting,
Girl power.
Yes,
she's sitting
yes.
Definitely.
You know what?
Job done.
I gotta say something about the Latino man. You know what, man? I tell you what,
oh,
y'all motherfuckers got some nice
Hold
hair.
on,
I
we're on
got
girl power right now.
oh,
Hold
girl
on,
power,
Ray.
Oh
girl
fuck
power.
yeah, we got nice hair,
Okay,
no,
bro.
hell yeah, they got
Uh,
nice. Hell yeah, they got
shit,
nice.
both of
fucking
us.
man.
Shit.
But right now we're acknowledging our.
Go ahead,
Oh
go
God,
ahead.
bro.
All right, go ahead.
Jesus
I
Christ!
had to lock my store up.
First
So
of
okay,
all,
go ahead.
this is a Caucasian woman that's about to come on, so you better fucking respect her, okay?
Oh yeah.
It's not about Mexican men with nice hair right now, okay? In 5 minutes, guys, it is. But right now, it's nice hair right now, okay? Wendy Lundy in the motherfucking
Wendy,
building.
Wendy, Lundy.
Just,
Wendy!
Oh, hello.
just
Hi,
All right,
everybody.
incredible.
man.
What
Can
How
you
you
guys
up?
doing,
hear me?
Wendy?
Yes,
Oh
ma'am.
yeah,
Can you
Mhm.
hear me?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Why won't my headphones connect? I need to get my headphones connecting, and I don't know how to connect them.
You on the
Oh,
iPhone stuff too? The Beats?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm on my computer.
Hmm.
oh wait.
What kind of
You have
headphones do you
headphones
have?
on? You have headphones or no?
I don't know how
Like,
to do it. I
Is
mean,
it-
it's not a big
oh,
deal, but I just prefer
you
that.
can you
sound
hear? Can you hear us?
Whatever.
Can you hear us?
there's a
Yeah,
slight
I can hear you guys, but why is it echoing? What do I need to turn down?
So there, do you have YouTube open?
Yeah, here.
If you have YouTube open, close YouTube.
Oh,
And
that's
then for your headphones on the Melon app where it says mute, there's a little arrow by it. If you tap on it, it'll say audio output and you want to select either your headphones or your device.
gotcha. Okay, I was close.
the motherfucking Justina, the fucking show producer over here.
I
Well,
know.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Piece of
telling you,
shit.
man. Hey,
Dude,
pretty
this girl
soon,
knows
man.
everything. She knows everything. I'm realizing.
Pretty soon,
I have a
Justina,
lot of
man.
spare
It's
time on
like
my hands.
no, hey, man.
You
That's
use it
important. Pretty
wisely.
soon, we
Thank you,
need a
boo.
producer like you. You'll be perfect.
Okay, hold
Yes,
on. Let me get this here. I'll get
because
this. Hold on,
this
guys.
show right here is about to pop off, man. This is gonna take over Rogan. Yeah.
Speaker. Okay, so
Knowledge
then
is
the
power.
audio output
Sharing
needs
is
to
caring.
say what?
Whatever your headphones are your headphones wired in or are they
No, they're
Bluetooth?
no, they're like earbuds.
Or
Bluetooth?
earbuds.
Should it pop up on there that's
Oh,
available?
if they're
Yes, if
earbuds,
you're connected.
I should be.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why the hell? I'm really not this retarded either. It's just I don't know. I've
It's
never
all
done
good.
this.
It's all right.
I
It's
had to
okay.
fight with it for like 3 hours
Look,
earlier.
salute, Wendy. It's okay. We can still hear you. We can still make do.
Yeah.
I know, but I'd like to
Oh,
hear
there
you
you go.
guys
You
better.
sound clear.
Is that
Can
good?
you hear us okay, Wendy?
Yeah, I can hear you guys good.
Okay, good. Now we can hear you good too.
Oh
Yeah.
man, thank you.
Oh, you
Just
can hear me good?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can hear
All
you
right.
well. Yeah.
Yeah,
What about
I'm
you
usually
guys,
pretty loud. I'm
Daigo
not
and
surprised.
Chino Boy? You guys can hear him?
yeah,
Yeah,
we
Yeah.
can hear
Men with
everyone.
great hair. Men
man.
with great freaking
We got you.
hair.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 motherfuckers on the screen. First time ever.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Wendy,
know I typically don't, like to go live looking this great, but it is like what 3 in the morning where I am, so
wow.
fuck it.
Yo,
Girl,
Wow.
I come every Thursday in my pajamas.
This,
to be, to be
where you at? Texas or some shit?
Yeah, I'm in Texas. I'm in New Braunfels, Texas, which is
Where is that?
in between Austin and San Antonio.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
cute little
you
town.
guys,
Oh, not
you guys
cute
know where
little.
that's at, fellas?
Huh?
These guys are Texas.
Oh, you guys live in Texas over there? What is it, Daigo and Chino Boy?
No, we live in Utah in Salt Lake City.
Oh.
They're from
Yeah, we're
But
in
they're
Salt
from
Lake
So
City.
Texas.
spent some time in
Oh, okay.
Texas.
Oh, okay. I know you
Yeah,
guys
my
were talking
business
about
partner
West
from Austin.
Texas. Like I did my research. I already caught up on T.N.R, which was probably the best. Like your boy Phil, it's like heartbreaking story. Like I was even telling my
Wow.
boyfriend about it. I was like, "Oh, I heard the story. You got to hear it. It's horrific." But he's a
Right.
cool guy. Like I don't think I could be that
Yeah,
positive coming out of a situation like that. You know what I mean? He's amazing.
that shit.
And then
Shouts out.
and that's where I got a little insight on Ray because you spit some knowledge as well, and that's always great. But no,
Wait, so how did okay, so were you just chiming in or Justina or what's the
no,
story?
I know
What
Dakota.
oh you know Dakota oh yeah,
Yeah, I've
that's
known
right from the
Dakota for
first
like ever.
oh
She's
really?
so Wendy Lundy is an official day one, basically like elementary school. Like we go
Yeah,
back.
like not
Aw.
basically for
Oh,
real.
she's like she
School.
okay. In the first, so in Xander Rage's interview, where I talk about listening to West Side Connection and being influenced and shit, she knows a couple of guys, Tony Baca and Mike Elton. We used to run together, and like she knows me from when I was like a fucking fat wannabe and all these different variations. But
And I felt like
That's
everyone in
tight.
Wells was rude to you, and like they didn't need to be rude,
Really?
So I was like, I'm not gonna be rude to you.
well,
Like,
well, they were, and now if that's
yeah, they're dicks.
yeah, no. So thank you for bringing that to light. I faced years and years of just
Yeah.
awful treatment
Neglect.
and
Oh, trust me,
behavior.
I got the wrath of that fucking place too, dude. And ugh.
Nah,
Were they why were they rude to you? Was it because you were this
because they're a small,
half
close-minded town.
Wendover too though. That's why like even me and Keaton talk like it's ruthless, bro. It's ruthless towns, bro.
Yeah,
There's,
and
there's
like
no
Dakota
love.
was the first colored person, I guess you could say there. Besides,
That's why I'm a
is
nigga.
He said
Mexican white.
color.
That's why I said I'm a nigga. So,
I
He
can't say
said,
that because
he
I'm white.
said, he,
But I did
he
find
said,
out recently I'm like 18% Spanish, so I'm like basically half Mexican, right? Doesn't that count? Come on.
well, it's like 18%.
yeah.
It's like less than half.
But that's like almost 25. Like if I was Indian, I'd get money, right?
So
If we
if you're
rounded it, yeah.
18% Spanish, you're about
I like your way of
4%
thinking.
Filipino.
No, I mean, we're close to there. We were like Basque people, so we were pretty close to over there, you know, we just migrated.
Yeah.
But
I
no,
know. I
unfortunately,
call
I'm like born
everybody.
and raised in that shithole. My parents still live there.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Well, and not
I
only
know.
that, Ray, my Tourette's used to be fucking bad. Like she probably know me from when like I used to still like kind of hit my chest and like
Well,
like I couldn't,
your anxiety made it worse, I feel like.
so I was like the Tourette's was bad.
Yeah,
And
but he was young and it was rough. But like, yeah, no, I was always cool with you. I thought we were always cool, you know?
we were always cool. I always liked you. I mean, I
Yeah.
always liked.
I mean, I wasn't Franny or anything. You didn't have a crush on me, but it's okay. We're still best friends.
Wait.
So
I want to know, what was it about Franny
Well,
that you
well,
got a
well, no,
everybody loved Franny.
no. You know what it
wait?
was?
Is it her personality,
Yeah.
or was she
Oh,
like?
you know
she's
what it
great.
was? Wait. Can I admit it? First of all, I did. There was a crush there for you. There was because it was
for
you.
me?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
you.
that's sweet. Oh,
No, it was still you, but it was like it was like because I remember you were like this cute little fucking redhead. Yo, you were like you had some
I had
hots.
red
Like
hair.
yo,
Oh,
back
you're a ginger.
whatever this is.
Brown. My hair's
Ginger?
Call it
brown.
red. It's a dark red.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Amber.
I
I
remember
don't
when
want
you
it
were
to be red. That's
I remember you would cheerlead, and it was
I was a
you,
cheerleader. Thanks.
Rachel, Rachel's cousin,
Kayla.
Kayla.
Kayla, yeah, Kayla's having a rough time in life right now too. Bless
Okay.
her little heart.
I
She's a bitch.
So there were some crushes, and then was there a girl Brooke, or was that Elko?
Brooke, that must have been Elko. We didn't have any Brooke that I can remember.
Oh wait,
Are you sure it was Brooke?
I think so. There was a lot of.
Were you in the class below me, or were you in my class?
Wait! Shout out to the best one of them all, Maria Costanza. Where the fuck is she?
Oh, that's not a Wells. That's got to be a Wumberger.
No.
Maria.
Maria, fucking. I don't know if I'm saying her name right.
In Wells?
We went to the dance together. It was the talk of the weekend. Because me and Maria danced together, and I grabbed her booty in like 7th grade. Fucking Sadie Hawkins. I remember that shit.
In Wells?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I could be thinking of Erica Hernandez in Windover.
I think it was because I mean, come on. If it was in Wells, I would know who it was.
Maria Costanza. She moved to Reno after fuck. She was so sexy. She's sexy. She probably still is sexy.
Probably, but yeah, I think that was probably there. Let's be honest, Wells didn't have that many sexy girls.
It didn't.
No. It's a town of 1,200 people. I mean, come on.
I've already confessed my love for the best one of them all, who came from Montello. I'm not even gonna name
Maggie McGee. Yeah, Maggie McGee. I heard your shout out to Maggie McGee. I'll give it to her too. Maggie's looking.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, Maggie's got it going on. I'll give you that. And
Does
that's
Maggie
hilarious
also
that you
live in
text her and
Does
meant to
Maggie
text.
live in Reno?
Yeah.
I know Maggie. She's
No way.
awesome.
I joined.
Yeah, I've known her since my kids were like born.
Maggie.
So do you know her sister
Maggie.
Kiza?
I don't know
Where
her
have you
sister.
been
I
all
probably
my
have met her, but I never hung out
Maggie.
with her to recall.
Oh, okay.
Maggie. You're so
Yeah,
lovely.
I didn't know for the longest time that Kiza and Maggie were sisters because I've known Kiza because Kiza and Franny are cousins. And Maggie, she kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be straight up honest. I was kind of a bitch in high school. Maggie was also what we called an outsider. They came from Montello, and the Wells kids weren't that nice to anybody who came on the Montello bus. I mean, we were dicks. I'm not gonna lie, we were dicks, but we were all kids who've known each other our entire lives. You know, from kindergarten. And anyone that came from Montello, it was like, I mean, y'all have been through Montello, maybe not you guys, but like. If you've been through Wells, if you've been through Wendover, you've gone through Montello. But I mean, it's just like I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, just in case they're like, no, people love people from there. But it's just like that's where the weirdos lived. Let's be honest.
And I lived in Oasis at the time.
And people like, okay, so Angie, didn't you know Angie and all them? Hyde. They had a huge yeah, you were there at that time. Tab Hunt.
I know the name. I never hang out with them.
Okay. Well, yeah, they're a lot older than you, but they always are like, you can't hate on Oasis. And I mean, like, I'm telling you, like, this place is like, you know what I mean? Like,
See, Tab.
like what's in the water out there?
I mean, is it like do the people look like they're a bunch of inbreds or something like
Yes.
that? Oh, for real? Like
yeah,
missing
and there's a lot of
teeth
like
and all
dark
that.
shit that goes on out there too. You know what I mean? Like, and I can't
Wow, that's
remember
small
which is
town.
because there's a good one and a bad one between Oasis and Montello. I'm not really sure which the good one is because I've never, in my mind, they've always been bad. But you know, but Angie's one of my good friends and grew up out there, and she hardcore is like, no, girl, Oasis was the shit, you know, or whichever one. So you might have lived in the good one. You never know. Hopefully, you
Yeah.
did.
Yo, we used to call it the pods. I was telling Ray about that, how Oasis was set up, and the whole story about it was like it's set up as the mothership is supposed to land. It's if you look at it, man, god damn it. Next time I drive out there, I'm gonna take my drone. I have a drone.
Yeah, it's.
I'm gonna fly it around, and I don't know if it's still shaped like that. It probably is, but it was like it looked
nothing
like
changes there ever.
what was
So when you say pod, is it kind of like the same as the hood?
Oh fuck!
Oh no! It's like a trailer park in the middle of nowhere.
See my face?
Oh, really?
Sounds like heaven.
Wow,
Imagine
that's
with way
worse than
less
the
teeth.
hood.
Way less teeth.
Like,
it's the
like,
dip.
is there like a corner store or something? Or
Oh yeah, what was it called? The corner store had a great name. It was something like total redneck.
No, well, first of all, the gas station that is off the exit
Yeah,
hasn't been in service since the year 19.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it in service.
One year. 1 year. No. There's no corner store. It looks haunted as fuck. The gas station exit.
did you guys have like a lot of selections, or maybe
You had to drive 30 minutes to get medical care, to get food, to get
to school.
It's in the middle of nowhere. Montello is even further.
Minutes over Peacock every day.
It's like living in a reservation, because that's how it is in a reservation.
But at least reservations are close to towns usually. But
Wow, did you guys call sort of like
close
pop?
to a prison? That's like a town.
Yeah.
No, like literally, there's nothing, bro. Like the night when my mother got abused or this and that. Like, bro, the cops ain't coming, bro.
There?
What was the fuck? Motherfucking TK.
Oh, didn't you end up going to Elka or going to Wendover and knocking up fucking Haslam's fucking wife? Right?
No, there was like one sheriff from like fucking 60-mile parameter. Like, there's no, like, yo.
No, it's bad.
We used to know like who was on shift. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What? Oh, really? Wow.
Like,
yeah.
You would know, like, yo, there's no highway patrol for like the next,
Well, unfortunately, now they put an office there, and it was kitty corner from my fucking house.
Damn.
I was like, really? Come on. And my mom worked at the court anyways, which is in the same building, but I slept fun. I don't know. I didn't really hang out with you a whole lot in high school, but then after high school, so I don't know. This is only us that's going to see this, right? Like, oh yeah, you can play it back. I don't care. No shame on me, and it shouldn't be any shame on anyone else.
Us, and it's on the internet forever. And it's going to be thousands and millions of people eventually. Then.
Yeah, no.
I
mean, we were talking.
I believe it.
We're talking about shaving dicks and balls
hold
and
on,
ass.
Hold on. So. Did you see my previous? Did you see my previous fucking banner? This is how we do it on Harrison.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw your whole banner talk and you talking about it.
My bad. I'll let her come on and tell her how fucking bad it was, and then you guys can all me later. Anyway,
wait, let me ask you, like, so staying in a small ass town like that, I mean, y'all probably just fucked each other, right? Everybody fuck everybody. Like,
I'm like from that town. Okay, my parents, born and raised in that town. They both, well, not born, but they both graduated from Wells High School. So I had a lot of cousins. It was slim
Wow.
pickings. So
So
I will
this
say
is
I mostly
yeah.
dated guys from Wendover.
Wow.
You got a
Yeah.
lot of
So
That's why Dakota got all weird when I brought up Mikey. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. It's been so many years. It's been so many years.
No. Like Mikey, for the first, it's weird that in all the weeks I've been doing this, tonight is the first time you tapped in. This is the first time he even called in. Lonzo's called
Oh
in.
no shit.
Yeah, Fernie's kind of chimed in. Fernie
he
commented.
chimed in.
Fernie called. His connection's bad. He's out there in the fucking jungle.
Yeah, I know. Poor Fern. I loved you that you guys went and saw him. That was so sweet. Oh, that like literally warmed my heart. I was like, you know, it's about fucking time. It's about fucking time someone stepped up and went and saw him.
And I'm going back.
I know. What's up with Trucker? Where's he been?
Apparently he's a lover boy. Just
Well, have you been on his Instagram? He seems a little heartbroken.
I don't know. I haven't.
Oh, I miss that dude. He's a good dude.
Mikey was telling us some information tonight, but he said
I know, but come on, it's Mikey. You know Mikey.
But when you said that, I thought you were, because he was faded tonight. He's with the new girl.
Yeah, I heard. Well, yeah, I heard your little like second fucking Snapchat of him, and I was like, oh god, he's trash. Like he shouldn't be talking to anyone. He needs to go to bed.
No, that's why I cut off the Snapchat.
Yeah, that was probably smart. He's gonna say something dumb. But no, I wasn't trying to like scam on his game or anything. I thought we could be adults.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful though. But it's because oh my god,
I'm cool. I don't give a fuck. You know this.
No, I know you don't. No, I'm just trying to be, because like his new girl is cool. She's been in my.
Oh, I'm sure. Is it the one like that has her shit together and like moved from Vegas to Salt Lake with him?
Well.
Mikey version to Wendy's story.
You know, they she was the one recently that was, yeah. But it was, yeah. I got him the job and everything.
I get it. I know you don't want to get. Yeah, I get you.
But it was a whole thing, and but can we?
It usually is.
Now we agree. At the beginning of the show, 12 traits of a narcissist. Mike Zemmel has at least 9 of them. Is he not the biggest narcissistic piece of shit you've ever met in your life? And I love him, but
no, I love him to death too. Only boyfriend I've ever had in my entire life that takes longer to get ready than me.
Yeah.
I take a solid 2 hours. I hate this. How come I can't see? Just how come I can't see?
High maintenance.
You can't see me,
Mike.
No, I think I need to close like this little screen.
High maintenance, Mikey.
I did start getting
God, you guys
comfortable
have
and leaned into my pillow.
Oh, there you are. Okay, now I can see you.
Okay.
High maintenance, Mikey.
Yeah, Mikey. He's biggest heart in the fucking world, but he's just Mikey. He ain't ever gonna change.
he's fucking Mikey. And the funny thing is, I was just gonna say, like, even though his girl and stuff like shit, I don't think she even really knows like what she's in for him for. Maybe she does. It's been long enough, but like I don't think she. Like he's just a character, man. And
if she knew,
watch one day, girl.
No, newish.
No, I said if she knew.
Oh, if she knew, yeah.
And she's got her shit together.
Well, how long have they been going out though?
I don't know, maybe a year-ish. But I guess they've been talking for.
I feel like they started dating about the same time I moved here. Because he was all up in arms. What do I do? I don't know what to do. Dakota's going to help me out. If I go there, he's going to get me a job at the airport. But what do I do? And I'm just like, do what you want to do. Like just figure it out. Like,
always get the attention.
Make a decision, dude. Don't call your mom, but make a decision.
Straight up.
All right.
Put your big boy panties on.
Yeah, dude. Just fucking do it. It might work. It might not. It's not a big deal. It's not the first time shit hasn't worked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it on your own.
Yeah.
Try that just once. But
yeah,
I love him to death. I mean, he means well, like I said, but Mikey and I dated for what? How many years? 3, maybe only. But I go way back with all these guys. Like, so Dakota, I met him in Wells. Then high school came and I started dating high school boys. But were you still living there? Did you graduate from Wendover High School?
No, I mean,
did you finish?
Technically, I didn't, graduate from.
Well, I'm not. Okay, but did you finish school there?
No.
Because I didn't when I saw
people there. Go drop out piece of shit, motherfucker.
No, you're not, bro. You're not.
Not
shit.
at all.
You know me. I'm not.
Dakota James Harris. Where was he in year 19?
So I never technically. I dropped out in Las Vegas after I flunked 8th grade twice and was gonna flunk 10th or something, ninth.
Wait. So when did you go to Wells? Oh yeah, we already had this discussion. We don't even know how long you were there.
6th grade,
I,
7th grade,
so
8th.
sorry.
Because I would move around so much. I went to
Yeah,
18
you did.
schools.
I know. You did.
18
You had a
different
rough.
schools. This is
Did you say 18?
yeah, 18. Like from the time I started school at fucking Mountain View Elementary
In Elko?
in Elko. I went to North Side, I went to fucking South Side, all that
Went
shit.
to 11.
But I started Mountain View. I went to South Side for like a semester. It was crazy back
That's a
then.
rough
Shit.
one, yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
was
wow! So you had a lot of you had a choppy
I was already getting,
education.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
choppy.
I was
Yeah.
already getting
Oh
into
wow,
shit at North Side.
that's
You know what I'm
wow. I
saying?
gotta give you credit, bro, because
Yeah, and
that's
so how
hard
do
on
you
a kid.
even have a chance to like build friendships with people? How do you
Yeah,
have a
right.
chance to even learn? Because every
That's
school's
like
gonna have a
worse than the
different
military
situation,
kid because
And
yeah.
then, like you
'cause
said, like you had Tourette's, so it's not like it was the easiest for you. And then, like
oh
fucking kids were mean, and ugh,
Yeah.
I
Fucking
hated it.
racist
I
and
fucking
wow.
shit.
hated it.
Fucking before the N-word, it was just like black boy.
No,
Used to,
We.
used to cut so
yeah,
deep. Black boy.
we had one other black kid that came later, and we literally called him Black Boy Brian.
Damn.
Yeah,
I
man.
know, and we didn't think no thing of it. He did whatever, he was just like, yeah, that's me, or no, Black Kid Brian. Like,
Aw.
Wow.
that was his nickname. And like now, with like racial and shit, and it's like,
Oh,
God, we were dicks. But I didn't I
oh,
called him that, but I never like meant it derogatory, It was just that was his nickname. Like Wendover, you guys, you give the best nicknames.
yeah.
Every motherfucker from that place has a nickname.
Wendover
Every
is is
I
like
don't even know most people's real names. I don't.
Hmm.
When we were kids, man, kids are just freaking mean to each other, man. That's just the
They
bottom
yeah.
line.
they
Yo,
I was just
are.
gonna say the
That's
same
why I don't
thing.
have any. I'm like, you know what? I don't need to.
yeah.
I'm not going to contribute.
Straight
I
up.
don't.
I feel like
I'm
that's what
cool.
contributed to my thick skin. Like there was times when even though I try to play tough, and everything, growing up feelings, of course I would cry, all this stuff. There's sometimes, when I would contemplate suicide and all this,
Oh,
this,
we all have though.
depression
Come
and
on.
going through,
Straight
prescription
up.
pills and all this stuff, right?
I hate how juicy.
But I feel like nowadays it's like, I don't know, man, it's like this, maybe because there's more awareness on it, but I just feel like things were,
No, the rougher you
I feel like things were rougher the old in your generation it was worse, and then like to where
But
now
it got better, right?
yeah, like I look back at it now and it's weird. It's interesting you bringing this up because it's almost feelings that I fucking forgot about or I done trying to
yeah.
suppress, and here you are.
I'm
And
sorry.
no,
No, actually, you know what?
that's what
Got
it
a
is.
The
sense
more
for it.
no,
It's just
I
lies.
say that.
They ain't no
Yeah, 'cause-
hiding. They ain't no hiding from and if I've ever
no.
lied in the past, then you will be called out.
I tell you what, when you're a kid going through that, like it seems so painful, but you know what?
Oh, it's the worst.
It is, but when you become an adult, man, I mean, the thing is that you like I was neglected. That's honest. I mean, I was said my family, oh yeah, you were a baby, we caught you eating your own shit. Yeah, I was neglected, but it gives you character when you get old, though.
It
It
does.
Like
definitely does.
frick,
It makes you a better person
so
when you
all
have
the
when you know
yeah,
struggle, like yeah.
It
I
builds
agree.
yeah,
character.
like I have a sister who's like 4.0, always been. My family put her on the pedestal, and then here I am. They call me at home Reggie. You know, who are you? I have family members during. Whose son are you? And I look back, and you know what? I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I was like mistreated, like because that
It built
that brought out the creativity, the strength, the resilience, the tenacity, the confidence, the
the
artistic side of
kindness that you
you,
have.
Yeah.
and the kindness or whatever. Because you know what? It's like, I'm like, it's great growing old and you just simply don't give a flying fuck.
Sure
Man.
is.
Yeah, you're like
That
over
is
giving
the
a fuck.
best. Oh fuck no! I mean, the worst thing you gotta do is just be so worried about what other people thinks about
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
them
that's a struggle. That is
all.
so fucking hard. That
It
is
is. It's a struggle. It's like
every day I
it's a
battle
waste
that.
of
Every
time.
day. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? In fact, the thing is that when they say like love your haters, that's really true. It's like
I know.
Hi
I'm
It's
glad
so
you're talking shit
haters.
about me because it's
yeah.
like you took the fucking time
Right. You're
to
wasting your
freaking talk
time talking
shit
about
about
me.
Thank you. I
exactly.
have my ex's baby mama. She be hitting me up and stalking me hella hardcore. And it's like, I'm
Oh man,
flattered,
love
bitch.
that.
Like,
Yeah, you're
you
like,
think it
Oh, love
you
it.
think about me way more than I think about you.
straight up.
Yeah,
And you got
yeah,
him
really.
back.
Like
Like, he's
it's
with you again.
freaking
Like, shouldn't you be happy
yeah,
tending
Right,
to
right.
your
You
family?
won. Yeah.
Not even
yeah.
I
No,
won. She
seriously,
took him
Well,
off my
yeah.
hands. She
That's
did
what
me
I'm
a
saying. That's
favor.
yeah,
seriously.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And me and Dakota were talking about this, right? We're going like, man, we got friends and everything, and we're this and that, whatever. And then, when we don't have anything, and we talk to other people, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, this. And I'm talking about even in church, okay? But then when it gets down to the nitty gritty, and you say, okay, show up, no one shows up, but they'll
Mhm,
talk to you when it's
mhm.
not there. But the minute it's there, and you know what? That's probably
Hmm.
why Dakota and I get along so well because in a way we have a lot of things in common. But the thing is that we're both fucking creative men.
Very.
we're, we're not only were we creative, we're freaking doers. And
Yes.
and
Dude,
yeah,
Dakota, I never in a million years, okay? He was like, I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna be a rapper. Okay, we all are, right? And he did it. And he did it.
Yes.
Dakota, who didn't have shit growing up. Like, I was like, no. That's why I like bitches so much because, like, that's okay. That song will come up in my mind, right? And for the longest time, I'm like, I don't know what song this is, but I'm just like, all of a sudden, bitches, hoes that suck dick, bitches, ain't nothing to fuck with, And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where is that song? And I'm like searching it in YouTube, nothing's coming, or in my Apple Music, and then when you
it's not
played it in one of the other ones, when you were showing Phil, I'm on a first name basis with you guys.
hey,
I've been
Hell
thank
yeah.
you,
sorry. Don't feel
thank
stalked or
you.
anything. It's all innocent.
No,
I'm
No,
just
no,
trying to
no,
get you
no,
to
please
know.
do
no.
stalk us.
I don't
Yeah,
have a lot of
no,
friends, so
That
no,
makes it more
um,
thank
genuine
you,
and
God bless you.
authentic.
Yeah, yeah.
thanks,
First name
thanks.
basis platform.
You know what, Wendy? I tell you what.
Yeah,
Let me talk about this man right here. Okay, so him and I were 20 years apart, exactly. Okay, he could easily be my son. Okay, now when I first met Dakota, okay, my boy Don Beanie said, "Hey, I know this dude," and he said this and that. Right? I remember meeting him at the gym. I forgot what gym that was, Dakota.
24-hour
in
And
fitness,
Reno, you guys
twenty
met then.
South Meadow Parkway, Reno, Nevada.
Reno,
Reno,
Oh,
yeah.
Reno. Okay.
Yeah, Reno, Nevada, right? So I
Yes.
Maybe
was over
two.
there. I go, okay, let me hear this dude, and I remember we didn't have nothing, and I just turn on the radio. Okay, motherfucker, spit.
When all else fails.
That's right.
Okay, and we were just playing in my car, right? And I don't know what it is. I go, okay, he's young, like 17, 18, some shit like that. And I go, okay. But one thing I noticed though is this: maybe his rhymes and his flows at that time wasn't as clean. But I
Right.
said, there's something about this man, young man here. I said, he's got this voice. He's got this
He
resonating
understands
voice.
it. Hmm.
Yeah, he's got this resonating voice. And then so after that, but then at the same time, when he made up his mind, and then so we would go to the studio of our friend Quester.
Hmm.
And what I love is that you say 8 o'clock, the motherfucker's there at 8 o'clock, man. And then he's ready, he's prepared, and all that stuff. And yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? Yeah, and
Punctual.
out of and now,
Yeah. That.
mind you, we were dealing with some somewhat veterans, right, Dakota? We were
Mhm.
dealing with some people that's made tracks before, whatever, and
Right.
this new kid, whatever, coming on, and he just like fearless. Okay, this and that, right?
That's
And
bold.
then I go, there's something about him. And even our producer back then, Quester, calls me and says, "Hey Ray, man, I don't know about your dude Nevada boy, but Zonezilla, okay, but this and that." And I'm going, "No, motherfucker, you're a producer, dude. You
Oh,
you
it's
record music." I said, I got a golden ear. Why? Because I dance, and I'm not one of them.
Ooh,
I can
you
freaking
dance?
groove. I can salsa. Any
Love
music
it.
I can pick up the beat. It's just natural. I can pick up. I can
Yeah.
dance to country, Latin music,
I
any
Yo,
freaking
fucking
music.
love it. Dance is like
fucking
my life.
one of he and one of Ray inspired me because before I was getting my equipment and I was getting the stuff, but he had a reel on IG go viral, like 74,000 views, and then I don't know, it's probably over a
Just
hundred.
some stupid,
Yeah.
just
But
some
I gotta
stupid
keep this
shit.
Beat
shit.
some beat
Yeah.
boy shit. I'm
So
like,
you do so what? You do breakdancing or what?
No, no, I wasn't a breakdancing at all. I was
Oh,
just like, you know what it is? It's not so much like I could do that,
aesthetic.
It's just that, with art, it's just like with any art, painting, um,
Feel it.
speaking, rhyming,
Yeah.
singing, dancing, whatever. It's a flow, it's a
Hmm.
rhythm,
Hmm.
it's a flow, it's a rhythm. It's like even fighting, like if you're a martial
Hmm.
artist,
Hmm. Yeah.
it's the timing. And I've won a lot of dance contests, not because I'm better
No way.
dancer.
You're like a real fucking dancer. This is fucking so like now you've done another step
I'm an
up in my
OG.
freaking
And you
book.
know what? Actually, honestly, man, that's the only way I really got pussy, man. Come on, man. Asian guy. I mean, that's what I
Dude,
was telling
I gotta
Dakota. I'm
find
like
your
going
IG
like
now.
you put an Asian guy, you put a black guy, a white guy, a Latino guy, and an Asian guy. I bet you 100% the brother's gonna get more play than anybody. Then that's probably next one is gonna be the white dude. And then I already know the Latino guy's gonna get, or maybe the brother and the Latino, then the white dude, and the last one that you would even think is a freaking Asian guy. But the only way I got play was that when I'm on that dance floor, I know I'm fucking sexy when I'm on that dance floor. I'm getting
Definitely.
fuck
Yeah.
on,
Why not? Yeah.
So I got it, because I'm not tall, I'm not this, whatever, I got no, you know, but that's okay. You do what it is that you got to do.
Hmm.
And so because of that, I got some street cred because of the fact of that is, I know how to distinguish freaking good sound. And
Mm.
when I heard Dakota and like bitches, you know what, that bitch is really, honestly, eh, that was really produced by Dakota, because he's the one that
That's
started,
good.
So
he's the one that ended it. And then I remember when we were deciding just to write that,
whoa,
oh yeah, 4%. But you know what? You gotta play them. You gotta play um Wendy and freaking Justina. You have to play freaking Battleborn, and then we'll tell the story about that stuff.
Oh yeah,
mm,
I've heard them all of them, all of them.
Battleborn, my gosh, that story right there was when I first came to Hawaii.
Mm.
And I didn't want to be around my mother-in-law because she freaking, just I hated Hawaii, not because of Hawaii, because
Did you
who I
move
was
there for
staying
your
with.
wife?
I moved because my father-in-law died, and then my
Oh,
mother-in-law had tongue cancer, and
oh,
it's a long story.
for the
Just
family.
this and that.
Yeah,
We moved over
gotcha.
here, yeah, family and everything, and we thought we were gonna take care of my mother-in-law. Anyways, I remember, me and Dakota would talk like all hours and whatever, and
Hmm.
just talking about our dreams and this and that and frustration and everything. And then one day he says, "Hey, let's write a song about something. This girl, I mean, this and that, and she's having some hard time, and it's and then she got caught up into everything and that, and then I didn't know this motherfucker recorded that shit, and that's when I knew this son of a bitch has something going on here. This
yeah, oh Lord.
motherfucker is a
I agree.
true producer. He's a true
Hmm.
producer." I
No, I
said,
was
and you
so
know what?
impressed.
And the thing is this: it's not like he's the best rapper and everything. No, I can see this brother right here, freaking owning a label, freaking bringing like a Birdman.
Exactly. I
I
was gonna say,
Absolutely.
there's so many, rappers out there that aren't the best rappers alive, but they're still amazing.
I
They're.
mean,
I'm sorry, Kanye West. He's a great producer. He's a great
Yeah.
producer.
excellent,
Yeah, he's
excellent producer.
everyone has rough times, but like take it back to College Dropout. That was fucking great music.
Oh, that's
Great
the
music.
classic,
Right.
man. That's the
Yeah, that's the
album right
best.
there.
this is
Exactly. And the timing of it was perfect. The songs on there are deep. Like the dude, he knows what
Every
he's
song.
doing.
Yeah. and that's
like,
what it is. It's kind of
That's
like
real.
that's why, like
yeah.
this one right here. Like I told Dakota, I said, you know what, you are so natural on the microphone, bro. And not only
You are.
that
You're not even
too,
shy. Like
and not
I'm
only
shy.
that
Well, I
too.
was shy. Now I'm comfortable. But like just to get on
What
this for everyone to see me, I'm like,
Right.
and yeah, that's
and
badass.
he's like, and another thing too is freaking eye candy, man. He's fucking. I love looking at this motherfucker,
I
He
know,
man.
so
Dakota. I will
is.
say, as a man, you've
He's freaking got
definitely
a
like.
he's got a
You
freaking
are very
beautiful ass
aesthetically
teeth,
No, no,
man.
no. You've
pleasing.
definitely got more good looking with age for sure. Not that you were ugly or anything, but like you've grown into yourself and you're a very handsome man. I was shocked to hear you're single, but then I
No
heard
motherfucker
why.
look like
You like more than one
you look like a
girlfriend, and
better version
this
of
is why you're
Anderson
single.
Paak and
So
shit.
I think.
Like
Thank you.
Anderson Paak looking
Just got
motherfucker over
I
there.
got my eyebrows waxed. Does that make me
they look
less?
great. Yeah, your eyebrows, your face, and everything. You're nice and full. No, you really look great. Your teeth too. Your teeth look amazing.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
I
don't know. I'm
love
kind of a
yeah,
teeth
teeth.
person, and
Yes.
I noticed. I
I'd
noticed.
marry him, but he
yeah.
doesn't believe in marriage, so
Thank
he's
you.
Right?
out.
I know. I love it. We're all anti-marriage.
It was all because of the help of
Who's that?
drug
I
addiction.
don't get that.
No,
Oh no, it was just the help
I,
of drug addiction.
that's
Drug
why I
addiction
wanna.
hotline.
That's why I
Oh, that's
know
the
that
point too. Oh,
Yeah.
that
yeah, I know. I try
that.
not to look at the drug addiction hotline. I can't say I have the cleanest life.
No,
So
I'm just kidding. That's
Hey, that's why I'm telling you, man. Every time we just keep doing this, and no matter what, night and day, whatever.
I love
Anyone
it.
listening, people, freaking do it. Because I tell you what,
At first you
this is
don't succeed. Dust yourself up and try again.
That's
You
right.
can dust it off and try again.
good.
that's right.
I won't sing because I'm really, really
Bullshit.
bad. But I'm down with it.
And look, it's thank you for the praise or whatever, just little
Yeah, I'm
compliments.
not even trying to kiss your ass. Like I was like, oh my god, you're looking fucking amazing. Like
No, and thank you. And look, I'm the person to like I don't really take compliments that good, but
I can tell.
but like so so that's why I wanted to do the narcissist thing is because I only have like a few of them, but
Yeah, let's talk about it.
ultimately I I feel like I'm not because I'm really like in the cut
I
and,
don't see it.
and honestly
You're like the furthest thing from a narcissist. I think.
In
that's
order to be a narcissist, you have to have, I think it's like 6 out of the 12. You have to
6
hit.
out of the 12,
And
right?
Yeah,
you
you
have
gotta
empathy
hit.
for people.
It's like a
Yeah.
I think if you're a
Narcissists
narcissist,
don't
you're not
have
gonna have a lot of
empathy at
friends
all.
in a way,
Mm-mm.
right? Because
Mm-mm.
you're
Narcissists have
so
a
into
lot of friends.
yourself, right? They do have a lot
Narcissists
of
have a
friends,
lot
Yeah,
of
or
because they're
friends.
fake.
Yes.
Yeah.
because I
Yeah,
mean,
I actually
okay,
so I moved to Texas from California. I was there for 7 years, and I was dating this guy who was a fucking huge narcissist, right? Like,
yeah.
and he played like the game full on from the beginning.
Yeah.
First year, I was like, this is the love of my life. I'm gonna marry this man.
Yes.
My dream. He's a California boy. He can surf, because I moved to California just to be by the beach. I wanted that life. You know what I mean? I thought that like that was like I thought California was real. I'll just say that. And then,
Girl.
when I'm down there, I'm living in
Real
San
as
Clemente,
plastic
which is in South
surgery.
Orange County. I had a good job, life was great, and then I meet this dude, and life was great. Like I was like thinking about having kids with him. I don't want kids ever. It was like a whole thing. Year 1, year 2, the fucking devil came out in the dude. He thought I was part of
Mm-hmm.
the Mexican mafia. I don't even speak Spanish.
Hot
I've
damn.
What?
never been to Mexico. I don't know where these
That's
came from.
crazy.
he
He
was
thought that
part
he
that you were
literally
part
thought
of
I
the
had the
Mexican
mafia living
mafia.
in the attic, and they were eating all of our food.
That's deep.
He fucking fell off. It was insane the shit that this kid pulled, and I dealt with it for another year. And that's why, like when
Shout
you're
out
talking
to the
about abusive
narcissistic
relationships and
Texas.
shit. Oh man, he's just What'd you
Shout
say?
out to the narcissist.
Right?
Narcissist
No
Texas.
shit, no shit. And this was like your typical California rich boy, but I'm not rich. Poor me, And his he grew up
You're rich
like
with
in a
soul.
Yes, exactly. He gets a paycheck every 2 weeks from his parents' family business, which is a skateboarding company.
Wow.
And his dad's like a former fucking hardcore, heroin addict, and just like born and raised in Santa Monica. You know what I mean? During like
Sure, Santa
60s, and
Monica's
so
rich people.
you can imagine. You're from Vallejo. You know exactly how it was back then. And like, I'm pretty sure that if
Oh
you
man,
don't have hepatitis C and you lived in LA, you're a miracle. in
Well,
that
see, the
time. Because
difference is
every
being
motherfucker,
the the
huh?
thing about say my wife grew up in Orange County,
Oh,
Santa
did she?
Ana.
Where at?
Yeah, Santa Ana.
Oh,
Santa
oh,
Ana.
that's rough
I don't
too.
fucking. I really know no southern. I'm a Northern California dude, man. I'm
Hmm.
a Bay Area boy. You know,
Yeah,
all the
that's for
way.
sure. If I had my dream to live anywhere, it would be freaking Santa Rosa. Love it.
Oh, Santa. Oh yeah, know that very
Oh,
well.
it's fucking
707.
amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So the thing about Northern California, Southern California is
Hmm.
like number
Very different.
one, we're more like we're
Real.
like R&B as our music.
Um,
Southern California is
Yeah.
like that. I'll be honest, man.
grunge.
I wasn't really. I was more blackified.
Right.
Yeah,
Southern
Right.
SoCal is
California is
so
more
Yeah,
different.
Southern Cali's everyone's got a
white
band. Everyone's in
wash.
a band. That's my
Yeah,
ex-boyfriend
like
in
in
a
the
band.
Bay
Go
Area,
figure.
it's like yeah, it's I grew up with
They live in a
Filipinos and
bubble.
blacks.
They live in a fucking bubble.
Yes. I was
They
born
don't
and
realize
Yeah,
raised
that
in
like
SoCal,
weather.
but I'm so not.
No, they're
yeah,
horrible. They're
Filipinos
like
and
it's
blacks. That's where I grew up.
yeah. It was in
I,
me being just retarded kind of and like thinking like the grass is greener on the other side. It was like, oh, it'll get better. It'll get better, right? Isn't that what every girl thinks? Like this is just a phase.
Yes.
And well, for the first like couple months, I didn't think he was serious. Why would you think I have people in the attic? And I
wow.
didn't know
So in other
anybody in
words, he
California.
was like, was he kind after a while? Was he kind of fake, like just to
Well,
please
he was
everybody
fake the
kind of
entire
guy
time, and I didn't
the
realize
Mm-hmm.
that.
entire time?
Like my parents loved him, my sisters loved
Wow.
him. Everyone like they thought he was so great. It's
Yeah.
like, and as I'm sitting in my Forerunner one day in the driveway of his vehicle, and he's and 3 o'clock in the morning, I have to work the next day. I was the only one with an actual job, and he's throwing fucking boulders at my fucking windshield. Why?
What?
Why?
Girl, I
For
can
what?
Why?
relate.
Was he on
And
something? I
I'm in
mean,
his town. And I don't know the place like he knows it. It was in Capitol Beach where we lived, which is like a little like weird little town up there. But he's born and raised, lived there his
right.
whole life. Like everyone there knows him. And so like, and it's so clicky. It's so clicky. And I didn't have a lot of friends because
That's
I
why I
wasn't from
can't
there.
stand Southern
I
California,
hate
man.
I
I'm
clicky.
just so
nobody
I just
like
thought them motherfuckers are
so fake,
fake.
right? Even him in
I
the
mean,
end,
the
he ended up
Bay
being
is
so
Well,
so fake.
the only thing you know, and you might be leaving it out on purpose, but the only reason why somebody would think that someone's in the attic or in the basement or
Because
peeking
he's
out,
got someone in the attic, right?
well, yeah, or
oh,
That too.
peeking out the blinders is
Right.
and,
Right. So it does get a little bit better. So then eventually it was turned into I was fucking all of his friends. Right.
Oh yeah, I know that
Right.
one.
And I'm like you, girl. I'm not a whore. I have guys like I have more
well,
guy friends than girlfriends because I just don't mesh well with girls. I'm not like
Me
I'm down
either.
with you. Like I call women bitches. That's just what I
All
do.
the
It
time.
slips
I'm
off
a
my
bitch
tongue.
too.
yes,
That's how I am. You know what I mean? That's the era I grew up in. Like these are my friends. Like that's just what I do.
Straight up.
hold on.
Like when he was talking about that, I'm like, I'm not offended by any of this. This is stupid. If you're offended, don't listen. Like
Yes.
it's I don't know. It's just a word. You know
was
what I
it
mean? I
his
don't give a
guilty
fuck.
conscience?
Wait,
Maybe
wait,
his
wait,
guilty
wait a minute.
conscience.
Was because we've discussed meth on this channel, so this man
Yeah.
was on meth. This was a meth.
Well, see, so and I didn't know at first. And I didn't really care because I'm open minded. I got my shit together. Just keep your shit together. Do your thing. I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Like keep it together.
Yeah,
And I don't think at first he was on meth, but then I think he's that guy that like once he starts, he didn't stop. And it
Yeah.
just got like it escalated and escalated. But like I said, he was in a band. And so like a lot of times he would be in the garage with the band. I can only sit down there for so long with a 4-person band, you
he,
know.
he in that
Right.
garage. Yeah, he in that garage, and then you wonder why.
Okay.
Maybe we need to go to Home Depot and get more light bulbs. We need to go get more
Right.
light
Well,
bulbs.
no, it
I
would be
get it.
right. Well,
I
and then
get
like
it.
he would always like start this shit like super late at night, right? Because he had this whole like pretty much a meth lifestyle,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah,
and it was
Wow.
a situation where it's like,
If the
okay, I
shoe
know this is
fit.
I've
huh? Yeah.
I've hit it out of a light bulb many a times.
Oh yeah, me too in high school, dude. That like, was it worth it? No. Did you even get high? No. It's like in there too, and it was like never worked. Bad idea. But in Wells, it's not like there's a smoke shop, so do what you gotta do, I guess.
Wow.
But
I can understand because the guy grew up like basically without really living a hardship type of stuff.
he
He
has
was
no. Yeah,
no.
his
I
like
mean,
hardship.
so of course.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
he
like,
doesn't have
hey,
a
I'm getting money. Mom and dad are like, wealth and
no
everything.
matter
And then
what
not
mom
only,
and dad pay him.
and then
No
not
matter
only
what.
that too, it's kind of like you said, like his dad was like a heroin addict. So
Total fuck up.
that
Mhm.
codependency, it runs in the family.
Oh, yeah.
But you
Oh,
know
yeah,
what?
no, it yeah.
You couldn't really tell that. Like my wife is codependent. Now she's a
Mm.
weed smoker and fine, but the thing is, like, she smokes weed and then she freaking dabs and all that. Because my wife is also a part Native. Not saying that all Native American, but you know what? There's a codependency on there, and it's tough
Yeah,
though. It's really tough. It's really tough when you deal with someone with that kind of issue. I
I
mean,
know, it's probably my boyfriend, he probably, like, fucking I don't know, I wonder why he's with me every day, but whatever.
I'm codependent myself too. I
I'm
am.
I'm not so much codependent on him, I have an addicted personality and
Me too. Me too. Like I
and,
love
like,
to eat.
sometimes shit and he doesn't, he's a great guy. We actually know each other from high school, which it's kind of a trip how we even ended up together now just because shit just happens crazy, you know what I mean? And, like, when homeboy got crazy in California, like, the first person I knew to call was Dustin, the guy I'm with now, because before I moved to California, I was actually engaged to Dustin. And I don't know, I caught him cheating on me a couple
Dustin
times.
is a surfer guy.
No, 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 no. Dustin is my
Oh,
current
okay.
boyfriend now.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
your current.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dustin rescued me from the surfer
Sur-
guy.
Surfer dude. Yeah.
Because this guy, I mean, it just escalated and escalated and escalated. Like he
Mm,
never really like physically like talked me, slapped me, or nothing like that.
mm,
It wasn't like, and I never imagined myself to be in a fucking shitty relationship like that too. I'm like, I consider myself better than that, and
yeah.
you don't know you're in that situation until you're in that situation, and you're like down in a fucking headlock, and you're like, you're out of, you don't know what's going on, but in your head, you're like, I am not this girl. This is not me. Like, what the
Right.
fuck, Wendy? What are you doing? But then, like, I also can't keep my mouth shut. There would be
Mm,
times when we get in arguments, and I knew he'd be out of his mind, and it always happened. I'm like, I'd be getting ready for work, and he'd, like, I don't know, be up and about, hasn't slept yet, and
Hey,
felt the need to come in and fuck with me getting ready, and I can't keep my mouth shut. You're gonna talk shit. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna keep my mouth shut. I know that the consequence is coming, but you're gonna push the button, and my mouth's gonna fucking
yo, we were talking about that earlier.
go.
Uh,
But I also do not hit. I am not a violent person.
yeah.
Never one time did I get violent towards him. So let me clear that.
Wait a minute though. But like, yo, but god damn it, you oppressive. This is my only fucking thing.
I know. I heard you. You're like, I can't talk it when I can't handle it when
No,
she
no,
talks
no,
back.
no, real
You would
shit.
probably have a tumultuous relationship.
No. I would with any fucking woman. Like, if you can't just be goddamn fucking submissive, I'm sorry. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck how that sounds. I'm going to fucking prison, bitch, and you're probably gonna fucking die. I'm
Yeah. And see, yeah. And
I
that's,
swear to God, I can't
yeah.
do that. Like,
As long as you can give the disclaimer up front.
yo,
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
like, and I get it. We're friends and all this shit. Like, you can be sassy, and like, I still
Yeah.
talk some shit to you, but literally for like, but you to know me, like we're in a relation, like my intimate,
Yeah.
and like we're together, and you're sitting there. But then there's something about hearing, like egging me on, like
Yeah.
That's different.
right. Instigate.
I try
there's
not
no
to egg
man's
on, but
gonna
I will
really egg
defend
on it
myself.
Yeah.
unless you really
Yeah.
want it. Boom.
That is a relation.
So
Like
why the
you
fuck?
really like instigate. Yeah.
And then
You
I
don't poke a bear.
started
You
to
don't poke a
feel
bear. Yeah.
I started to feel like,
Or
Sure don't.
and there's this thing like, but I'm not a. I'm like a soft dad, like, oh, I want to be a dad and
You're
just
not
chill
the
at home.
instigator.
I always
yeah.
looked at you like kind of a teddy bear. I'm not gonna lie.
And
Yeah.
yo, but it's like, but there's something like it just started to get to me because I'm doing this. I'm doing like I started to feel almost a sense of worth if I'm even allowed to say that. Like I started to actually feel good. Like yo, I'm taking care of a family.
Right.
Like I'm holding shit down. Like I am a motherfucker. And then just straight up, I deserve a better bitch. Like I deserve a better bitch. Just like
100%.
you deserve a better wife, Ray. You deserve. I don't give a fuck who you with
I
now.
know his wife sounds pretty
You know,
fucking stellar.
yeah, but like we all probably deserve better. You know what I'm saying? In
Right.
a way, maybe some.
You just gotta know. You just gotta really know. Like
Your
I think
worth.
I think also too is like we have this. We all have egos, and so oh, I'm not gonna shut up because this and this and that. When
Mm.
really the most powerful thing you can do
Is shut your
is
mouth.
to just shut the fuck
I
up
know.
while they're
I
like,
know.
because
My
right
mouth
there,
makes me struggle.
I mean,
you can't, yeah,
I've tried
because
it, and then like
trying to have the last word, it's not
even
worth it.
like even like you'd be quiet for 20 minutes, but then sometimes like I'll then like even in myself. Right now at this point in my life, I'm just better off being by myself, taking care of my
There's
son.
nothing wrong with that.
Like there's
Hey,
just something about the modern day relationship that I
At all.
can't fuck with.
It's
I
tough.
just want to fuck, get my man shit out.
Do it.
Apparently, this is a fucking new thing. Apparently, because I'll be honest, I got some shit going on, doing very well for myself,
I
but
love that. Congratulations.
and it's like, but all the women I
So
meet,
don't get a bitch in
Absolutely.
your life who's gonna fuck with
no,
that.
hell no,
hey,
and
you
that's
know
why
what?
you got to
Sometimes
protect.
if all you gotta do is watch the porn
Get a
and jack
queen,
off,
not a bitch.
Well, no,
That's right. And when you need a person, you're
yeah.
in Nevada. Oh no, you're in Utah. It's close to Nevada. Come on.
Well, what I'm saying
yeah.
is
I'm sure
surprising.
you know someone.
No, I do
We all
okay,
got those people.
but surprisingly, it's like it was easier. Of course, when I'm in, I guess, a more negative element, when I'm really like I just drink at home, I drink, whatever. But when I was out there with the dope and this, it just this it was what it was. Now it seems like I'm meeting these chicks, man, and it's like, oh, I'm looking for more than sex. All this stupid shit that I was just like, and
So then you're on to the next because you're not looking for the same shit then, right? I
And
mean,
I think
it's
what it
just
is that this is the thing about it. Let's just be really, really real with this, okay? Because I mean, that was the one that we had a conversation before, Dakota. I think for women, like it's like, hey, it'll be great to just go somewhere like, hey, girl, how you doing, man? You want to fuck? And she's like, oh yeah, cool. But unfortunately, well, not I won't say unfortunately. It's just that that put yourself in the female shoes.
right.
If some
Yeah,
guy
we're
goes,
not in
hey, you know
optics.
what? Hey, girl, you want to? Then, oh, wait a minute, hold on, because you know what? It's a different thing. I get it. I get it. I get it. What gets me is that what gets me is that there's a lot of women out there when good things is happening, they
They
just
fuck
don't
it
know.
up.
Yep.
They want the good stuff, but then when good stuff is happening, they're like, oh, and I'll be honest, my
Yeah.
wife and I are
They
separated
shit.
right now because of the
Create
fact of
shit.
that, and I came home this weekend, and you know what? And all it turned out to be was that I told her, look, babe, look, you're doing a great job. Oh, I'm doing all this, I'm doing all that. You should be. I said, no, this is you. And you know what you're doing? A damn motherfucking good job. I give you kudos to
Jesse,
you.
you better
But
shut up. You're gonna be passing out.
I know.
it's like you're doing it, and all it became was that she just needed for me to like assure her that
Give her,
she's doing a good job.
yeah,
I'm like, That's it. I mean, don't
that's
push it.
simple.
I said, don't push it upon me because you're doing all this work and everything.
Yeah, right.
It's like it is what it is, right?
That's her choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I always say you want to make a girl feel appreciated. Flowers. I love flowers. Flowers are the shit.
Yes, and they
I like,
smell
and
good.
flowers should not only be given on holidays. They should be given all whenever you're thinking because every girl likes flowers.
and that's why I'm gonna be single for a long motherfucking time.
I know, Dakota. I feel like I need to work on you a little bit
I don't
because,
give
like,
a fuck.
you have the abilities to have a good
I
relationship. Like,
avoid
you're a good guy.
flowers.
Franny's kind of single.
Yeah.
She ain't
Well,
got no
like
kids.
these,
She
like
don't
what
have
they
no
like
kids. She's
what
never been married. Owns her own house.
you know what the thing is that I always say a
Spreads.
teacher's only as
I'll
good
give
as
you her
a
number.
willing student.
That's how I know
Uh,
I'm getting older too. Sorry, Ray. Sorry, Ray. That's
no,
how I
no,
know
no, no,
I'm
no.
getting older too. Is that I want it's not just the, but it's like
No, I'm not talking about for sex.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like sex is a big fucking deal,
Oh
but
no, it matters for sure. Yeah,
yeah, like,
yeah.
Absolutely.
You can't have
but
bad sex in a relationship. It doesn't
yeah,
exist.
but when I was
No.
younger, I didn't understand a woman being able to stimulate a man mentally and like spiritually,
No,
um, or
I
I,
know.
I didn't
I
recognize
think I lack in that, but sorry. Oh,
if there's more outside of
He
the
froze.
Yeah, is like, am I the only one pausing? I feel like people are pausing.
No, someone
Keep up.
texted me, so I had to read it and everything. But I think what it is, relationship is
Awesome.
one of
Oh
the
shit.
most difficult. Take it from a guy that's been married over 25 years and have
Yeah, I'm
three
all about give me
kids.
that knowledge.
Mm.
It's really it's a give and take. Really, it's
Right.
a give and take. I'll be the first one to tell you that the reason why my wife and I were able to get along is because we like to fire up together. Because that's a way for us to communicate with each other. Because if we didn't do that, it's gonna be like back and
What do
forth.
you mean,
But
like smoke together?
we smoke out. Yeah, we smoke
Yeah.
together.
No. Yes, thank you. That is okay. When my boyfriend is smoking weed, we have the best relationship. When
Yeah,
he has to sober up for a job,
Ooh, yummy pickles.
it's
Sorry.
it's rough for the first 2 weeks. It like makes you
it's
wonder.
rough.
I'm like, why the fuck do I like you again? Because he's going through that come down, and bless his
Yeah,
heart, he works his ass off. He gets clean whenever he has to. He's always worked.
right,
He's like
right.
he's a great guy. He takes care of his shit. He takes care of his kids who are actually here right now. Which, side note, my slap bracelet.
Right.
How
But
long
but
since y'all seen one of those? Sorry, I'm
That's
hanging out.
dope.
Been
it,
hanging out with a 7-year-old all day, so 10-year-old.
That's fucking
but
fire.
that's for being able
I'm
to
actually here with Rihanna and Montoya's kids.
Rihanna
Oh, I
Montoya.
used to fucking like Rihanna Montoya. She used to play volleyball. She was another one of my crushes. Holy fuck.
Yeah, so her oldest kids,
Wait a minute.
my boyfriend is
Wait a
her
minute. I
babysitter.
used to fucking kick it with her brother. What was her brother's name?
Which the younger one or older one?
Younger. My.
Bryce is the younger one, or there's Derek.
Oh,
Neither of them were
no,
cool. Derek was
Jason.
cool.
Jason.
I think you're thinking of one of their like 19 millionth cousin, but his name was not Jason. I know who you're talking about. He was
I used
like
to
kind of.
fuck with him hard,
Was he
heavy.
younger? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Junior.
Junior. Junior Montoya.
I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not. She don't like me. Needless to say. So,
Rihanna. Is she
Oh,
single? Is Rihanna single?
well, she's dating some guy in Elko. So no. But she looks good. I'm gonna give it to her. Like, I'm not gonna hate. I
She
am not
fucking
gonna be a
always
hater.
did
She
look good,
looks.
bro. Yo,
She does. She's working her butt off on her body. Like, and and
I used to
and
like Rihanna Montoya.
and that is not. And she's a bitch. Like her. She's a bitch with sideburns, dude. She
hot on
could
the
be
inside,
better.
but
She did
nasty on the
always have
If she
inside.
fucking
was nicer,
sideburns.
she
She
would be
always
great.
had
But she doesn't
sideburns.
have a nice bone in her body. She
She
doesn't have a
always
nice.
did have sideburns. Yo, but that's the fucked up thing. This is the thing about me. I find
Sideburns hot?
no. I find, and this is why I fucking wonder why I'm really single sometimes too.
You're
And
gonna say you like bitches.
nah,
Oh.
I find, because I really don't discriminate, and this is why I really am. I'm a whore, but not like a whore. Like I'm not really like a. I'm not out here, But
You won't fuck anything you have.
no. How am I gonna say it? A woman's defects. Okay, like I find
You
beauty.
appreciate that.
I find beauty in the
I love
the
that.
the abnormal things. So, like for instance, sometimes women. Okay,
But she could shave those.
she could.
They're bad.
Women with
I
like
hope that her daughters don't hear me talking
women
right
with
now.
like big eyes, or sometimes like like a pointy nose or a long nose.
I love big noses. I love
To be like
give me an
she's
Arabic all
here,
day.
but there's something about like the way she wears her glasses with the long nose. That, like it's like something about bitch, or like like some sort of beauty mark, or like a fucking war on a
She has
sexy bitch.
bitch across her forehead though.
Yeah, like
You got a what on their forehead?
She's
What?
got bitch. She's a
Oh, bitch.
She's a bitch. She is mean, you guys. She is mean.
For real?
I always got that
You
vibe.
keep my car. You keys people's car.
Yeah,
Wait.
I didn't
Who's
steal
this
her man
now?
either. I did not steal her man.
you don't keep people's car past like 20 years old, to be honest.
No, and get this. I just got it. Literally got home from the dealership, and it was in 2010, and it was an '06 Toyota fucking 4Runner, dude. My life was like, I cannot believe I got this. My dream car, right? I get home late that night from Vegas, and this is when I lived in Wells. I go inside. I have to go to work the next day. I come out to work, and there's a fucking key mark along my door because I was dumb and we never closed our garage. It's
Yeah.
Wells. You don't lock your doors. You don't, you know. But yeah, no, that bitch had her fucking little brother Bryce going key my fucking car.
Yo, that is a
Damn.
bitch.
Wow.
Yeah, that's some bitch shit. That is,
Anybody,
and that is the one
That's some
thing that I'm like,
hatred.
ugh,
yeah, a little,
Haterade.
honestly, little petty bullshit like that. I fucking
respect.
can't stand.
Come on, I worked my ass off to get that car. You can't even
Yeah,
respect that. You know, that's my
No,
property.
and
That's
the
the second
Forerunner.
biggest
I had a
purchase in your life.
'96
little
Forerunner. I
shit.
love that car.
You know,
Forerunners are
that
the
is like
bomb.
little shit. I can't handle that shit. You know,
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And I
That's
try to
some
always take the
hatred.
bigger,
that shit.
you know, the higher road.
But,
But
yeah,
Yeah.
what we got?
but like, and she could whip my ass. So I'm not trying to get in an altercation. You know what I mean? Like I'm not a fighter.
Mm.
But I mean, I hope we're past that. Like bitches beating up. I don't know what we would fight over. You know, but yeah, she doesn't
But
like me, and it's
why
sad.
would anybody do
But
that?
you
Freaking
see,
that's
okay,
just like
that is
Immature,
that is
immature.
the mentality again
uh,
of that town. It is
Yeah,
of the ditch.
petty. Like wow.
petty.
It's a demonic. It's a low vibration. Wendover,
It's
well,
a dark cloud. Wendover too
Elko.
has it. Darkness.
Wendover
I
is
feel like
huge.
it has every
Oh,
time.
it's
I've been to Wendover a lot. Like I
literally
started off going to prom with Cade.
demonic. Yeah,
I
demonic.
went to prom with Cade
Evil.
in like sixth grade, seventh grade,
Demonic.
eighth grade. You know,
Molestation. Let's talk about it. Molestation. Fucking deceitfulness. Fucking backstab. Petty. Like, look, to me, like one of the worst crimes is like that little fucking petty shit. That shit. That's like it fucks with you, bro. Okay, like literally, since I've been here in Ogden, I've had like I have rims on my current car, but like my hubcaps get stolen and like motherfucker, like yo, motherfucker hubcaps. A motherfucker broke in the car. Only took like some cologne. Didn't even take all like
busted your fucking shit, huh? Your windows are probably
like weird shit, you know, petty shit. One time I had like the tail light busted. No, actually, when I came back from Mexico, when I came back from Mexico, you know, I'm just driving, but about a couple weeks after I'm back, I notice my fucking tail light is like busted, but it works. But just the actual glass is broken. And I'm like
why?
Like, when did this even happen? Because I'm not even
what is the purpose of all of this bullshit?
It's someone who has no respect for
like
people's
at
stuff.
all.
You know what I mean? For hard earned, you know, material things. Like, I don't know. I work my ass off.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Caveat: I don't have a job currently, but that's because there's been a lot of little shit going on in my life right now. And I just moved here, but I'm on the hunt to find a job. But I've worked my entire life. Like my previous job, I was there for 7 fucking years. You know, I've always worked since I was fucking 16. Like my parents aren't rich, unfortunately. They don't support me at all. So everything I do, I have to do my own. I know that. You know what I mean? I didn't have one of those paved roads for me. You know,
and that's the reason why we need shit like this. We need this kind of stuff to vent.
Right.
Yeah, for real. You know, and I didn't have a bad life.
That's the
My parents are
highlight of
together
my
to this
week.
day. You know, I had a mom and a dad.
pathetic.
I had 2 sisters, but they were 8 years older than me, and they were twins. That's not ever easy being a little sister to twin girls, but whatever. You know, we're all tight now. But I don't know. My life wasn't. I cannot say that I had a hard life. I cannot say that. So, but I didn't have a silver spoon either. You know what I mean? Like,
no,
if I wanted school clothes, I had to get it myself. So.
Yeah,
you know, my mom worked for $18 an hour for 25 years for the court. Like we'd had a normal life. We were normal fucking middle class people, you know. So, and I knew from a very early on that I was going to be working. Fuck, my entire life, I grew up hearing never have kids, never get married, you know, because all my aunts and uncles, everyone hated their husband. Everyone hated their husband. Now that I'm 36, they're asking me, well, when are you going to get married? I'm like, I thought that I wasn't supposed to get married. All my life, all you fucking bitches told me never get married, you know. Not that I took their advice to heart, but like I'm not married, never have been. You know, been engaged to Dustin, my current boyfriend, once, but that ended, so we haven't got engaged since. But no, it was back to my other story. So that's how he came back into my life, because when dude got crazy, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to call my parents. They were in Wells, Nevada. I was in San Clemente, California. They can't get there. You know, they're in their late 60s, early 70s. and I didn't want a lot of people to know that like I wasn't like my life was shit at that time. I didn't. I'm from Wells, a small town. Shit travels fast. The only person I needed to call was Dustin, was my ex-boyfriend, and he came and rescued me, I guess. So we've been together
Mm,
ever since. Sometimes you need that break from people. So together we've
Yeah.
been like on and off for 13 years.
yeah. Hey, I went out with
Like
my wife
I
for
know him
11
better than
years.
he knows himself. He
My,
if
my
you would have
wife and
asked
I were
me in high
together 11
school,
years.
huh?
My wife and I were together for 11 years, and
Yeah,
then
like you guys said.
so
I
so
mean, and we don't have a rush to get married. What we did is we made the decision. When we lived in
yeah.
California, we said we can buy a house or we can get married. It was during the pandemic. He had, because he'll work on pipelines like around the country, and so those rack in money quite fast. And he
Hmm.
was working in Minnesota, and so we were able to save enough money for a down payment. Because during the pandemic in California, we're like, what do we do with ourselves? We're in our mid
Yeah.
30s. Well, he's 2 years younger than me, but and it's to that point, like we should already be owning a house. Every
Yeah, let
month
me
we're
ask
gonna have
you.
to.
Let me ask you guys this. Since you
Smart
guys are in your
move.
mid 30s, how is it like being in your mid 30s
I
today?
fucking hate it. Because if you feel like life's supposed to be telling you you're supposed to be at one point and you're not,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like, but like I don't feel like I'm in a bad point. I feel like I've made smart. It's my choice that I don't have kids. That's my 100% fucking
Mm,
choice.
Yeah.
It's not anything else but that. I don't
mm.
feel like I'm ready. Maybe I'm never ready. I've never wanted them since I was young.
Yeah,
So
I
I
tell
don't
you
need to
what.
want them.
I tell you what. We wouldn't have had kids if my wife accidentally. But we were already like almost in our 30s when we had kids, so
Right,
the
right.
bullshit was
And
already
like I'm
done.
36, and Dustin
You
is
know,
33. His daughter's 13. That I don't know, it'd be kind of weird. And
because I'm going like this. You know what? Because I love children, and I'm going. You could always
see, I
adopt a
don't like kids.
child.
Hmm.
I love children, man. That's my
Hmm.
favorite thing. I love kids, and you could always adopt a child.
Well,
You know,
that's in our books. We've been talking about that definitely, just because when you are older, and like I feel like that I should get the experience of having like a kid, not necessarily birthing a kid, but like that relationship with the kid, that responsibility. And there's so many kids out there that need a good home, and I feel like I could
yeah,
provide a
Yeah.
good home, you know,
yeah. No, you do need
and there's nothing. Yeah, it's just
You
I.
are
Huh?
you like worried about your biological clock and all that? Like you just
So no, not at all. I don't know. We're gonna get real deep here for a minute, so this is kind of embarrassing to me on the internet. But no, I didn't think I could get pregnant. Straight up, I didn't think I had it in me for I don't know how many years. Me and we had unprotected sex, no problems at all, and I never got pregnant. And
Oh,
so
okay,
when you have that much, and we have sex, and when you have that much
right.
sex with someone, it's just I'm like maybe it's not meant to be. That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Eh, Yeah.
And then
Eh,
sometimes shit happens. And then you're
Mm-hmm.
36 and one day you realize like, oh fuck, and we
Mm-hmm.
were in a situation, like I said, we just bought this house. And it, like I said, it's gonna get kind of deep. I think Josh just passed out on us, but that's
No,
okay.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
That's okay.
multitasking.
well, my
But
sister, my sister got a kid, 40 years old.
there's nothing wrong with that. If that kid is healthy, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If
Yeah,
your
my
body is ready,
nephew, my only nephew,
yeah.
your
Pierce.
only nephew. Oh wow,
My only
that's
nephew.
beautiful. Then
Yeah,
that was meant to be. You guys are
15,
supposed to have
16.
that
Yeah,
kid. Yeah, in your
so
lives.
my sister, I had kids before my sister did.
Mhm.
And she was. That's the reason why she's able to stack money and everything like that. And only one kid. There's a lot of people in my family, my cousins, who only have one kid. My wife and I
Well,
have
you live in
three kids,
Hawaii.
and
I mean, I don't even know how you can afford three.
oh my gosh, I tell you what, yeah, no, it's but you know what's crazy
Oh,
is that
first of the night, you
we
cocks.
never we never went hungry.
That's good.
We never not
You're
have
a
a
good
roof
dad.
over our head. You know, never had a lot of money, and it really boils down to just patience,
Mm,
patience, patience.
you're so right.
That
You're
that
so right.
that's the basic and that's the hardest thing to do. It's just patience.
Oh my God.
But also what I can say for you, because you're at that point where you're like, I remember at that age, you're at that point that where like, you've done all the other stuff and everything. Uh, just enjoy the moment
Right.
that
You
you're
only live
in.
once, right?
Just
Yeah.
enjoy the
Absolutely.
moment that's surrounding and everything. Like, just
That's
enjoy
such a
it
good that's such great advice. To be honest with you, that's such great advice.
because you're not.
Everything
You
that's
know
meant to
what?
be will come when it's ready to be.
Yeah,
Amen.
yeah, it will be, and then just enjoy the moment. Like, maybe there's been that flower in front of your house that you just ignored everything. One day
Mhm.
just really look at that thing and you go, "That's fucking beautiful, man." I'm glad that it's just, yeah. That's all you gotta do because I tell you what, enjoy yourself while you're still young, because after that, I hate to say this, man,
I
your
know, and you're
health.
just I
I
know.
mean,
I'm
I
so
got a
scared too because I fucking have had a fun life. You know what I mean? I fucking wanted to party, so
you
I
know
partied.
oh yeah, who did not? I mean,
I
really,
know.
who did
I
not?
know.
But you'd be amazed. Like, health is more important than money.
I agree.
Health is more
What
important
good
than
is
money.
money if you don't have your health?
Being able to walk around and still be able to run is more important than, material can only take you so much.
It's so true. You're so
Hmm.
right.
Facts.
Material could only take you so much, and then after that, like anything else, it's like it freaking gets old, it's broken and shit like that, and whatever.
Always
um
break.
what's important is that, what you do what you really love to do. If say for instance you ever go like, I want to climb that mountain, or I want to create this business, or I want to write a book, or I want to write this song or poetry or whatever the fuck it is, whatever. And the thing is, one big advice is this: don't ever think about, oh, I don't have enough money, or I'm broke, or when I have the money. It's never gonna come.
I
It's never
know,
gonna
huh?
happen. You just do it.
Hmm.
Like you just do it, and do what you have,
Even if you look
what
like
you
a
can.
fucking buffoon doing it, like myself,
Oh,
Hmm.
but
Yeah,
I don't
because
do
it is
anything
the
right.
dude say you did it.
because you know what it is this it really, like I'm really starting to understand the whole meaning of creativity,
Yeah.
because,
Well, you
like,
guys
good
are lucky.
example.
You have creativity. You really are. Like,
Like, good example, you said you had a boyfriend who like grew up, got paid, this and that,
spoiled
well off
rotten.
family, this
Yep.
and that, right there, right?
Yep.
But you think
Mhm.
about it right there, right? Like, man, yeah, he got the he looks,
You know,
he
okay, just you know,
surfs, he does,
you
Yes,
want
he
sir.
to,
has the he
you
has
want
the
to
cool
switch
stuff and
you
everything.
out?
He's a surfer and this and
You
that,
don't even have cool
comfort and
shit. That's the
everything.
thing that was so sad. He didn't have, well, he did have cool shit, but not like that cool shit that he should
It,
have, you know?
well, the thing is this because he's an addict,
And he
and then
doesn't
you and then
Yeah.
appreciate
and
anything.
then
Like,
you
he
got to
doesn't
think about
appreciate
like,
existence.
why in the fuck are you an addict? Are you that bored with fucking life that you have to be like you got everything? I can understand, but you're
Yeah,
an
like, just
addict,
keep it
dude.
together. Just keep it together, and you can have the
Yeah,
best fucking life. I don't
yeah.
get it,
And that's
you
why,
know?
and that's why me and Dakota is kind of like, for me, I love business. I said,
You
the
sound like an
conversation
entrepreneur,
right
and
now,
that's a good trait.
it's either I love business, I love Jesus. I'm simple,
Amen. Yeah.
boring, but I like it keep it that way because it keeps my mind steady. So business, everything about business, I love. But business is not about, oh, this and that. You got to learn how to communicate, and you got to learn how to listen, and you have to learn
Amen.
how to be patient. And really, success comes from the people around you.
Mhm.
And it's not
So
what you
true.
think, like, oh, I'm making a lot of money. That's fucking TV. This here, where you are right now in life, like, this is success. You
Mhm.
know, I got a lot of people that get stomped, like, it's like, oh yeah, and they look at, oh, what about you, Ray? What have you done? I'm like, fuck. Yeah, you know what? I may not have the material stuff, but man, I've lived a fulfilled life. I got people that
That's
love
better
me,
than
and
material, right?
I have people that I love. And every morning, my happy moment in the morning is after I take a shit. When I'm taking a shit, I read a scripture, and I pass
Oh,
that scripture to like 50 or 70 people. That's my happy moment. That's my happy moment. And and I get a lot of compliments like, "Oh, Ray, man, you look so young. How old are you? 55. I can't believe you.
No,
1967
I know
and
you. I
everything."
wish
Yeah.
I wish I could look like that at 55, but I probably
No,
look
I don't
75 at
I don't
55.
have gray hair. I'm freaking
I
55.
got more gray.
Hair?
That's
Okay,
I
I
know,
got more
me
gray
too.
on
I
mine.
have
that's
gray.
fucked
But
So
up.
I
and you
have
know
one
what?
that just started growing in.
yeah, and they're all
And then
fucked up, huh? Right in the front.
my
Right?
my weight, I'm like, my I still have my college weight, 165, 170. And I'm gonna
And
tell you
you're
this, okay?
55,
I'm 55 years old,
so you're
August
cut.
14,
You're
1967.
you're fit.
Well, you know what? And I don't really exercise, but I tell you this, okay? Okay, this is I'm gonna give you the biggest secret in
Okay,
looking
please.
young.
Yes.
Okay,
Spill the beans.
it's
I know he's gonna
it's
say
the way
sleep
you
as we're all
no,
up right
and
now.
I'm gonna tell you this, okay? I'm gonna tell you this. The reason why I understand about overweightness is because my wife's family, because a man that loves thick women, okay, there's a price to that, okay, but because her family has a weight issue. But you know what? 95% of everything is here.
I
It's the
know.
way you think.
I know. You
Okay,
have
Yeah.
to have a
and
strong
you know,
mind though, and I have
a-
such a weak mind.
and the thing is the secret to it is this: is learn how to. You're gonna be a natural, like, giving person, loving person, and all that. But honestly, what's gonna ruin you is giving a flying fuck, like worrying what people say about you or think about you. If you
Stress.
learn
Yeah.
to not think about that, like, don't give a flying fuck, because people are gonna say shit, good or bad, that you do. If you really learn not to do that, and then it's amazing how powerful the mind is. Like, really, your
I know.
mind is such a the most powerful thing in your whole body. You can literally, like, reduce stop your aging. And I know that because if you look at my wife and I are only a
No, I
year
believe you.
apart. My wife is 1 year older than me, but she looks way older than me and acts way older than me because of how she thinks.
Mm,
It's how she thinks. And also, I'm not gonna lie to you, smoking weed all these years. So motherfuckers say, "Oh yeah, smoking." No, do you smoke weed? No. Well, you don't know. Like, yeah, it helped me look young because it allowed me to, like, freaking let go,
that
let go.
exactly. When I don't really drink, I just don't drink because I don't like the way it makes me feel. You know what I mean? It's I had my
But you
days of
smoke it today.
drinking, growing up and shit, but now that I'm old enough, I I hate feeling like shit. And then like I get buzzed off like two, and then there's that fine. I'm not even joking. Two beers, like I'm. It's pretty sad. I did used to be able to party like the best of them. I'm just over it now. I hate feeling like shit. And then like alcoholism is so thick in my family. Like everyone, my mom, her brother. You know what? I could go on. My sister, just
How are you with the
everyone.
ganja though?
Huh? No,
How are
I'm
you
the
with the
only one that's a
ganja?
stoner. I'm the only one that's a stoner.
See,
And
stoner.
they don't understand that that's my drink, you know?
Yeah,
It's actually a
there's nothing
safer
wrong with
drink
that.
than you're having. Like my mom, for example, those big ass wine goblets? Like the big ass wine goblets, you know?
Yes.
That's her nightly wine drink. And she justifies it by putting like, I don't know, 4 or 5 ice cubes in there because they melt and then it like waters it down. But she has like 4 or 5 a night. Mom,
All
that's
right.
a lot of liquor and it's white Zinfandel, okay? Boxed wine.
Well, see, the thing about alcohol is this. You know what? If you stop alcohol, like, just just cold
Cut it out,
turkey,
yeah.
uh, there's a lot of very dangerous precaution because really it's poison. You can
I know.
die from it. There's two things that can die. Like, what did
Xanax and
Joe?
alcohol,
Z-
right? The 2
you
come
heard
up.
that
Yeah.
from Joe Rogan?
And
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
fentanyl.
Yeah, I'm an avid
Xanax and
listener.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
me
and
too. I
it's
love his show. But
yeah,
Xanax,
I do too. There's
and
I've
then
learned so much. So much, and then you can pick and choose what you want to believe, but he has so many great people on there. One of them, I don't
he's
know if you
amazing.
guys paid attention to this, but he's had this guy Michael Schellenberger on there. He writes 2 books. One is called San Francisco, and the other one is called Apocalypse Never, I think.
Uh huh.
I highly recommend everybody read them. I listen to them on
Schellenberger.
audiobooks, huh?
Hmm.
And oh my God, they're amazing. It doesn't even matter which one you start first. He has a great outlook on everything. Okay, so they're different. Apocalypse Never explains the whole global warming. Now he doesn't like give his opinion. He's a journalist,
Mhm.
and a writer. And
Mhm.
so what he did is he just did his fucking research. And he went
Yeah.
Mm.
around and he talked to people, and he spent time and he like it all makes so much sense the way he explains it. Because I was one of those people. I'm like, why the fuck would I bring a child into the world? Look at the world. It's fucked. You know what I mean? Everything's fucked about it. Sea level, the this, the future. You know what I mean? Like it's a fucked up world. Like I thought it was like we were gonna have an ending soon. Why have a future? The fucking world's ending type of shit there for a while. Then I read Apocalypse Never. I'm not a lot of things changed my mind that immediate. So many different things changed my mind after reading that book because he gives facts. He gives facts
Mhm.
on both sides. He gives,
I like facts.
it's a very unbiased, factual information about these really major subjects going on in our world that are affecting our everyday lives to this day.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Speaking of kids,
Yeah.
speaking of children, I just want to let you know this, okay? It's amazing. If you're meant to have a kid, you already would have had one. And the reason why
So
I say that is
so I was just gonna
and
tell
the
you
reason
guys.
why I say that is the reason I say that is because before we had our three kids, my wife and we got pregnant a little younger, and we had an abortion,
Hmm.
and it's the most sickest feeling because I love kids so
No, I
much,
know. I had an abortion 2 weeks ago.
and
That's
and
what I'm
and
saying.
you
I,
know what?
I I did get pregnant. Yeah, and
It didn't. Uh, my wife, I don't think it affected her that much, but it sure did affect me because I love children.
that's what I'm
You know,
saying, dude.
and
You are a special person. Like that. I don't think my boyfriend, I think he thought it was one and done. We're done that day. It's over type of thing. And that wasn't the case.
no,
But
before that, when I was younger, yeah, okay. And plus another thing too, man. I found Jesus at a late age. I wasn't young. I was in
mm,
my 30s when I
mm,
found Jesus. Really, and I found him when our firstborn was born because the first the first experience of the abortion, it really hit me because I'm going, wow,
it's
when my
tough.
son came when my son came out, we thought that our firstborn, because my wife did a lot of drugs. Um, we
That's
thought
where
that,
I'm at. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we thought that
And it's
my son
terrifying
was
because
gonna,
Your
right?
womb is polluted.
yeah,
Well, you
I
don't
thought that.
know.
You don't know, and then next thing you know, this
They're getting drug
beautiful boy
tested.
comes out. Yeah, to where it's like, because my wife is half Native American, so
Hmm.
my
Oh,
father-in-law
shit. I got to
named
go
him,
run and get my
Kamas.
charger. My shit's dying.
Ka-
Just give me 1 second.
Kamaskosit. That means strong one
Mhm.
in Chippewa. So it's like, beautiful
Wait,
boy.
she's half native.
Her mom is Filipino, and my father-in-law, he's a Chippewa Cree from Rocky Boy, Montana.
Okay.
So all my kids are like registered in the tribe.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
That's my boyfriend's stepdaughter. They're both native. Their mom, Rhiannon, we were talking about, she's native. Well, half native, half
yeah,
Mexican, the best mix. But let me go get my
yeah.
charger
Well,
before my shit
she's
dies. Hold on.
in the Pino. But yeah, no. When my firstborn was born, that's when I found God. To some people, it's different, to some people, but yeah,
No, I feel that.
yeah. So
I feel that way. I mean, not necessarily God, but definitely my life changed with my first kid. Well, only kid.
I remember when you first told me about, I'm gonna be a dad and everything, and I'm
If it
going,
doesn't change
wow.
you, I mean, I don't really see how it could change you. Since it's a breaking the action, boom, 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 everyone's doing good. Fuck it. Looks like we're doing an all nighter over here.
I know. I'm so bad.
Yeah.
Um,
The thing is, Dakota, I tell you what, man, it trips me because I knew you when you were a young man, and now you're a full on father, dad, and how you turned out to be, and that's saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's really saying a lot. And so, the thing is that you just gotta, like, life is really, it's really amazing because we'll go through phases, and when we'll go through phases, and really cherish your mid 30s,
yeah.
because Your mid 30s is very special, man. Very special. But when you hit your 40s,
I know it's so scary.
no, no, no. Actually, you know what? Cherish it, because when you're 40, you hit this whole new wisdom. You, s- you hit this new beautiful wisdom that's like, wow, I didn't know I was that smart.
You
And then
hope.
not only that, and then you know what too, the thing is this, in your 30s, mid 30s, and this is just my advice to you. This is the time where you like focus on yourself, like physically, mentally, spiritually, everything about you.
Yeah.
This is the perfect opportune time to like, you know what? I'm gonna be a beautiful me. Because it's gonna show in your 40s, especially for women.
Hmm.
Especially for women. That's why I told my wife, I said, babe, don't ever dye your hair. Says, why is
That
that?
that is
No,
actually great advice.
keep it silver because it's sexy. Because there is nothing more pathetic, and we have a lot of them here in Hawaii, is an old middle-aged person trying to look young. It's nasty.
I
For
know.
women, when you hit that age, fucking stop
Embrace it.
wearing
Is what I
makeup.
say.
Just focus on your body. And and if you're a female and you're a little bit more, like you're naturally thick, or there's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that. That's just how you were made. But you
Yeah.
know what?
Amen.
Appreciate it, because like not everybody's built the same.
No.
And
God
don't pay
no.
attention to fucking television. It's gonna
No.
freaking ruin you.
Yeah. No.
Don't
No.
freaking pay attention to
Now
that.
social media is the worst, dude.
No.
It's literally ruining
Look
the
at
world.
look in the mirror and just really speak to yourself and say, you know what? I am. I know I sound like a freaking motivational speaker. I'm not saying
You're
that.
doing
The reason
great.
I'm
I'm
saying
motivated.
that, because the thing is this: I've done it, and I tell you what, I look at if you look at myself and where I am, you know what, I can say, oh man, is living the most pathetic life in your way. But but the thing is that there's a lot of stuff that I'm telling you that it's not all about money.
Oh no. I agree. I agree.
It's all about self understanding. You just don't
Yeah.
know how powerful you are. You just got to understand. Like I said, stop giving a fuck what people think.
Yeah.
Just be
I
you.
wish it was that easy though. I so wish it was that easy.
Oh, you know what? That's a beautiful thing about it, because it's not easy.
Mm-mm.
Because it's
Mm-mm.
not easy. Because if it was
It's
easy,
almost easier to cut out people so you don't have to have that shit.
hey,
Which
you
is
know what?
bad.
I
Which
tell
is
you
bad.
what. Actually,
I
you
know
know
it's
what? It's
bad, but
this.
that's my theory.
That the thing is this. Sometimes there's some people out there that are just toxic, and I'll be the first one to say, okay, I love my wife. I love my
Mhm.
wife so much. She gave me three beautiful, wonderful children. But there's something about my wife that's toxic,
Mm.
and I can't explain it to her. And right now, yeah, we're separated. I'm sleeping
Oh, you are?
in
Oh,
my
that's
office.
sad. I'm sorry.
No, 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 no. I'm the happiest,
Okay.
because the fact of that is this: this whole time, so many friends of mine are going, man, Ray, this and this and that. You should have been this and this and that. I said, yeah, but whoever is you're with, sometimes they pull you back.
And they're not
They're the one
supposed to.
that
They're
causes,
supposed to get you to go forward.
and that's why, in a way, I kind of like, respect the way Dakota thinks, because yeah, he has a selfish way about him, but it's not a bad way, because he's selfish
Mm.
about where he's trying to go, but at the same time, as a person, he's a giving person. And then
Oh
there's
yeah.
those people that sometimes you're with, and our natural thing is that when we love somebody, we want, oh, we can help you, we can help you. No, like I said, a teacher's only as good as the student is willing to learn.
That is true.
So whoever you're with, you're only as good as long as your person you're with is willing to change and adapt with you. My wife doesn't like to go to church. She's not a Bible, this and that. And all I ever want, and the reason for me is like this: look, I'm not trying to force you to church. It's just that I want to see you in heaven. And I'm not
It
saying
makes
I'm
you feel better. It does. Church
and you
in
know
the
what?
inside.
And two, the thing is that too, because she doesn't like to go to church. Of course, the kids doesn't want to go to church because they're gonna go with
Kids
kids
hate
don't want to go to
church.
church. They don't want to go to church.
Yeah.
Fuck
But
no.
if mom and dad are in church and the kid sees that mom and dad are happy there, then they want to go to church. And then, but then I'm at that point to where you know what, fuck it. I tell my kids all the time, look, I may not be able to give you the riches and all that stuff because that's your responsibility. I can't do anything for you. All my kids are adults now.
Mm,
I go, but one thing I can say is this: you can never say that when I was growing up, my dad never taught me who God and Jesus Christ is. You can't
mm.
say that. You can't say that to me. And if I'll leave this world, and that's all I can leave you, then I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good because at this point of our lives, there's nothing I can tell you that's you're gonna have to go through your own experience. You know what I mean? You'll go through the bullshit relationship. You're gonna go through the broke and all that. So I tell my kids, I
I know
go,
I'm so over going through it all, though. I just want to not be broke and not have fucked relationships. I don't know. It's going pretty good right now, but I mean,
Faggot.
coming here, we made a risky, such a risky decision. Just because I left a job, I was making good. I was making 77,000 a year. You know, I had like no problems in life. I could pay my bills. You accumulate more bills. I could shop when I wanted, and I got adapted to that lifestyle. Well, I knew when I moved that I didn't have a job, but I had that mentality. I was like, I've always been able to get a job. I've always been able to get a job. I have no fear of it. I'll just go there. I'll just get a job. Um, but then then reality kicked in, and I'm like, oh, so I was making like $36 an hour, and here the jobs, you're lucky if you can find an $18 an hour job.
but the cost of living there is not as much either, right?
But it's not that cheap. It's not like so our house is a
Uh,
300 that we bought it for 308 last year, right? Almost to the day.
mm,
April 9th is when we signed. Um and like our house payment is fucking 22.95 a month.
mm-hmm.
That's like I was paying 3,000, for rent in California, which is astronomical, but that's what we are paying.
Right.
And so I was like, I thought we were going to save money, but I have to remind myself every month, this is your money. You're paying yourself. This is yours instead of paying someone else's. So that
Hey, you
helps.
have equity coming. You have
You
equity.
don't even know. That's what I was just gonna get at. And because where we bought, we got super lucky. There was no houses on the market. I was looking at houses in Austin a year ago. They were literally selling for 500,000, 600,000 over asking price. We had like barely 15,000 for the down payment. We're going for the FHA. You know what I mean? We didn't just sell a house in California to have that equity to be able to afford to pay the extra in between, the appraised price and what they're buying it at. We couldn't compete in that market. So we're like, okay, what now? And we were fucking dead set to buy a house. Dead
You'll
set,
figure it
you
out.
know.
You'll figure it out.
Well, so we did. We made it happen and we found a house, and now, here
Yeah.
we are, and this is our first house. The first year's been kind of rough, but we did it.
You'll figure it out. You'll
Yeah.
always figure it out. Yeah,
That's and that's
you'll always figure it out. Yeah.
and that's where I am lucky because I have my partner is someone who is a partner. We're a team,
Yeah.
we help each other. Thankfully, he works and
That's
likes
the
to
number
work and
one
makes
thing.
good money. He works his ass off. I feel bad for him. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Dakota?
This is all I want to say. Everything's good. He works his ass off. You guys have
You
a
probably know him, actually.
I do know of him or whatever. I can't think of his last name, but
Sainsbury?
Yeah, Sainsbury.
Yeah, well, you would know definitely Chad, his older brother.
Yeah, Chad.
But
That's
Chad, rest in peace. Chad had an
yeah,
accident and died.
I couldn't think of his name, and I didn't
And
want.
Chad was my best friend. It was horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
yeah. I didn't
Why?
want.
Why? I know you got something to say. That's for real. Let's hear it.
No, it's just this is
What do you, don't censor. I'm Wendy. You know this. I don't give
this
a
is
fuck.
my thing though. Like, okay, like I like that kid. That's good and everything. Like, he works his ass off. He's this. He's that. He's loyal. You guys are fucking hammering out. You got
I hope
support.
he's loyal.
You got fucking support. Okay. Now this is what I was providing to my baby mother as well and stuff. Now, it's
He
just
don't pay my bills.
okay.
I'm
No,
on unemployment, and I pay my half of the mortgage. Yeah, Yeah.
Okay,
I pay
well,
my own half still.
I'm just saying in general.
If I
Let's
need
say
to.
he did even pay your bills. I mean, I don't,
Okay.
whether you would like that or not. But my whole thing is with it's just honesty. It's not like I'm necessarily out there looking
Right.
for it. But on the way home after my long day, whether I stop at fucking Donna's Ranch and get a
Love
little
it.
something,
Those
or
that's the whorehouse in Wells.
yes, or I sleep, just fucking poke the girl at the office, get some
Right.
top. Like
What
it's
do they
literally,
call that? Like a I don't know, something go on. Sorry.
it's like it's like, and a man can get head is just like filling up his cup of coffee,
It's like
and
$25, isn't it? Like
yeah, but look, he does not give a fuck about the woman that is giving him head in any sort of sense. He's not gonna support, he's not gonna build a life with her, he's not gonna die for her. Like Justin's gonna die for you in this home, like like if a intruder comes in and all this shit, like he's
oh yeah, I would hope.
like he's your guy, right? This is the only thing, this is why I want to meet a woman who can just like I don't know, maybe I'm still fucking weird in my head about the whole thing, but I just, do you and everything, like, I mean, well, I don't know, what is
Just ask me. It's okay.
just what is your idea on this like I I don't know.
I'm so curious.
Everything you're saying, it sounds great, and I was in this situation. The only thing that's preventing me from being with the woman or truly is just like I can still sit on here and just speak like a man. Like I will never stop doing that. I just went to the mall yesterday. You know how many fucking asses I would fucking eat out at the fucking mall? You know how many bad bitches like I'm going to do that regardless
You're
of
going to see that, but like, are you really trying to fuck them all?
well, no. But see, not even trying, like I'm not out there like hollering.
Your mind is like, oh, that's hot, that's hot, that's hot.
This is my okay, yes.
I do that.
Like, okay, but even if it came like this is a thing too, like if it, because you're also thinking of shit so much, and I'm one of them cats that for some reason I'm never without some punai, like I'm not stressing about getting laid and shit like that.
Right.
Even when I go for a drought or whatever, so a couple weeks, like the universe just put me in a position to oh shit, like there's always something. That's why,
because girls are easy.
it's not and
they don't
and so and whether I'm with a woman or not, because like look, when I was a little date or whatever last week, the week before that, now let's say if that continues, but like what's to stop me, and this is where I don't know, God or fucking maturity, I don't know, losing my libido,
maybe you should go get your hormone levels checked.
I still got hard dick, like I'm fucking 17, 18, like fucking.
Yeah, fucking like rabbits still. I
think about sex like a goddamn kid would. I swear to God.
Like you're going through puberty? Yeah, I live with a guy the same way. I guess.
And whether it's pornography, whether it's the real shit, whether it's just going to the strip club, I gotta see something. This is the real shit. Like I got like a sex addiction, porn addiction, whatever you want to call it.
Is that what it is though? Do you think you have a problem?
I mean, when every woman that I'm meeting, or all these women, and I just simply speak my truth like this, and yes, like you may like oh, yeah, all guys look. No. I'm looking though with the, like, if that shit,
with the intent of touching,
I will. There ain't no fucking question.
I kind of love your confidence, though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of love your confidence.
It's not a question of whether I'm gonna fucking like my.
I know I'm not like in that scope, so it's like I can watch it from afar and be like, get it.
My thoughts of lust.
You know what I mean? But like, if I was in the scope, I'd be like, stay away.
Yeah,
but in a relationship, it like when a couple like Bonnie and Clyde, they were robbing banks together. But the bottom line is that whether it's good or bad, as long as you're doing it together, like you're equally yoked like that,
Amen.
that's
Yep.
what makes a relationship work. Like two
Helping
people,
each other.
no matter what, like, so
Hmm.
if you both are both doing good, you both have a house and this and that, no kids
Hmm.
whatsoever, but the fact of that is you guys are like, you know you guys are both equally yoked, you know then then that's a good thing that you guys will succeed in anything that you do, good or bad.
Hmm.
It's just crazy how that works. I think with me is that reason why I stuck around is because, and my wife and I are not equally yoked, period. We're
Yeah.
not equally yoked. We're not equally yoked at all. And I can understand maybe what Dakota is saying is because, with Dakota, what it is that, yeah, at your age and everything, you still got a lot of libido and everything. I get it, that's just the way it is. But at the same time, hey, how you take it, whatever, if it's okay with your partner, which how you are, then hey, everything is copacetic. Everything is copacetic. That's cool. If she has
But
understanding,
can that? But okay, can that really happen?
you
Because
know
I'm
what?
with
I
that.
think,
If I'm
I
fucking
think
someone,
what,
I don't really want them fucking no one else.
Yes, and
well,
this
see,
this is the other question where this comes in because
But I'm
yeah,
not fucking anyone else either.
yeah,
now,
that's
now,
the $1 million question because,
now, okay, now for me personally, and I speaking on this last Friday. Now,
I heard it. No, I watched it. I'm up to date.
if I go into a relationship or just a whatever friends, like if like I'm one of them cats, and I tell my employer this. However the fuck you train
Tell
me,
my employer this. I'm just kidding.
however the
I don't
fuck,
know who your employer is, but it's like
just like whoever, just throughout, like however I'm trained that first day,
Mhm.
like is how I work. Like don't fucking sit there and let me go 2 weeks with this behavior or this method, yo.
Right,
Like
fucking up.
if
Hmm.
I'm with and stuff like that, or even the
Uh oh, froze up.
uh-oh. So let's wait. So m- my
Yes,
wife always would say this thing to me about, and it really stuck to me, and again, she learned it from her
employer, I
full of
might
wisdom.
just
And oh,
call
go
it.
ahead.
You know,
Hey, froze. Go ahead.
we're doing
So
all.
what were you
yeah,
saying?
you
Go ahead.
froze.
Finish it.
Who froze? I froze.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
froze.
Oh fuck, man.
I know. You, but about your employer,
I might
Yeah.
call in. I might call in the morning. So I got some time to call in. So whatever. I might not. But anyway, that's neither here or there. So it's like in a relationship. If I go into it
Mhm.
with openness, right?
Mhm.
Because I'm open
What do you
about
mean?
my shit. Now I'm not gonna be just looking for it, like you
Oh,
say.
like open, telling her your life.
And I'm very particular. I've noticed I'm very territorial. So like I ain't gonna bring no bitches if me to the crib. Like I'm gonna fuck in the motel, do something. I'm not like, and I don't want to come home to no motherfucking my shit. But like on just on some real shit. I'm open to the thought. Like I just don't believe that a woman's gonna want my fucking ass on top of her night after night either. Like it's in fucking possible. Now
I think you're wrong.
what
Well, the thing is this. You know what? If your lady is one of them type that, I mean, maybe
I think
right
I
now
am
she's
wrong, but like
accepting.
I mean,
that's
can you throw it down?
well, yeah. I
You'll not. You don't have a problem.
no, no, but it's gotta be more than like
Well, it
I
is. It's a
don't.
connection, but I mean, like to keep them. That's really. I mean, that's a huge
No.
part.
I do all that motherfucking shit, and
Well, if you fuck, then you're good. Like you'll find the right girl. You just can't rush it. You can't look for it.
no. Now see, now that goes into my thing because naturally, even when women say, "Oh, but can I have something on the side and can I do this?" and I'll say,
Do they say that?
"Oh yeah,
Mm,
oh yeah,
Wow.
that's
do,
tough.
do."
Wow.
And
Yeah.
but my only thing is that, and whether it sounds double standard or this and that, I said it. Sure, but like it's more natural for a man to hump and fuck around than it is a woman. Period.
Yes, but if the guy's gonna do it, you have to expect the woman will too,
Yeah.
You know
and
what?
that's
That's
only
what my
fair.
wife. That's what did my wife always used to say? Fair something fair. In other words, to paraphrase it, it's like just because you can do it,
I joined
Doesn't mean
and
you
if I
should.
do it, don't feel that. So in other words, what you can do, I can do it too. But
Mhm.
then when that does come,
I think
like
there is
you
one.
gotta, and that's what she always tells me before. Like fair game is no robbery. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Fair game is no robbery,
You just hurt
and
each other.
that's stuck to me. Fair game is no robbery. And you
So
know
then,
what?
what the fuck?
And you know what? And the thing is too is like and I know Angela's not the type to like and same with me and stuff like that. I always tell my wife and like, yeah, I can cheat on you. That's easy. I said, but you know what?
The harder part is being faithful.
Well, I think to me is this
Hell hard. But I'm not
not
saying I'm
not
just gonna cheat.
no, this is just me. This is just me. I'm just saying, and I don't expect anybody to be like. It's just me. It's like imagine like my kid will go like this to me. Why did you fuck around, mom?
Does he say
And
that?
I would like what? No, that was
Oh,
my
you
fear.
metaphorically speaking, and I
Yeah,
forget you have older
metaphorically,
kids.
like wow, why
Yeah,
did you
sorry.
fuck around, mom? And I'd be like, and then what's even worse was like, say my grandchild
Oh,
would be like, wow, you fuck around grandma. To some people that's probably not a big deal, but to me that's a
yep.
huge deal
Yeah. Oh no,
because
that. Yeah.
I'm about legacy
Well,
because it
and
will repeat itself. And not only that too, not only is a legacy, but freaking payback is a fucking bitch.
amen.
It's gonna come
Amen.
back like either. And I know this is like like a lot of promiscuity like trickles down into another generation. It may skip or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, but that shit's gonna come
Mm-hmm.
back. And I know it's not easy to hear, but man, you see it time and
Yeah.
time over and over again. Truthfully, I believe in that one. So for me, what keeps me straight and narrow is that what. That's why I say, what, it's either business or Jesus. I keep it simple, and if it's boring, that's okay with me
Mm-hmm.
because my life is simple. My
That's
life is
good.
simple. I don't want to add any more bullshit with because there's enough bullshit out there
Ugh.
without me trying to have bullshit in my life.
Right. Life is
So to me,
bullshit
it's
enough. You don't need extra.
life is so much bullshit. You know what? So
Ugh.
if that means that, I gotta watch me some porn and then I'll jack off just to release it, then I'll
Whatever you
do
gotta
that.
do.
But that's just me talking. I'm not saying that for everybody, but to
Yeah.
me that works, and I can sleep at night because I tell you what. No, there was a time when my wife and I were going out, and yeah, I fucked around, and this is before we had kids, married or nothing like that, and then she fucked around.
Mm.
Boy, I tell you
Was
what,
that an eye
man.
for an eye, or did she not know you did?
Oh no, it was like a knife for an eye, and it was
Yeah,
like,
I've
man,
done
I
that
felt
too, and
like
it hurts. It hurts so bad. It doesn't feel good.
it felt like
But
shit.
that's my only thing is it would still be more unnatural for a woman to do that. She would be more
Right.
unrestless in her soul,
No, actually, no, it really
trying
truly is
to
because
get
you know what?
back
'Cause she
at her
did it
man.
just to get back at me.
Yeah, for doing what you're
And
more
she probably
fucking
still thinks
naturally
about it.
inclined to do. So that's all I'm saying. You're more naturally inclined to do the shit. So I don't know why women go fucking ape shit over a man sticking his dick in another fucking vagina. There's no
Because
pussy. There's no
he's only
pussy
supposed
good
to be
enough.
sticking his dick in your vagina.
No,
That's the problem.
that's fucking who says what?
Well, see,
That's
I
not
think
However, though, but there are relationships where
reasonable.
you
That's not
I don't
reasonable.
know. I don't want one like that,
Reasonable.
but like there are girls out there who want that
Not
shit.
reasonable though. Like you're just gonna keep getting set up for heartbreak, resentment, heartbreak, all this shit because
I,
it's just not.
I,
Especially
I, I,
dealing with a man who's not used to getting some shit, and then you get a chance to fuck on your ass, and then she got anything different, better body, better smell, better like we're all physical creatures. You can't grab the same body, ride the same. I was chopping up this skinny bitch, after my relationship, and then I got some bitch I could put in flexible positions and all this shit. Yo, I got tired of that shit after like the sixth time. I'm like,
Right.
yo,
And then you probably couldn't have a conversation with her either.
no, I can, but I'm just over it. I'm just over it. No, it's actually she got annoying. On to the
They
next,
you,
always do.
and then I wanted some meat again. I was like, yo, instead of
Oh
the,
my god. You are the worst influence for your bestie Zeno. I'm
I,
just gonna say that.
I want to hear instead of the, you want to
oh
hear
yeah, well,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and just,
Body smacking or something. They call that that.
but like what I'm saying, like, love could have developed with this girl, with this petite little thing and everything, but it's just not.
Petite girls freak me out.
It's not real. You join on two screens.
Me?
Stina, no.
I think she out? Did she go away?
She joined on two screens, but I don't know. Are you back in?
Oh,
No,
now she's on the bottom. Weird.
There's two Justinas.
Yeah,
I
I'm
only
gonna
see
do
one.
some weird internet shit.
Oh,
What happened?
Oh.
Are
Just you live in Vegas, right? Just
Yeah,
Justina.
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
My dog keeps kicking my computer. Stop, Abella.
Oh,
Move.
now we're side to side. Well, mine is anyway. I don't know.
But I tell you what, though, there is something about like, kind of like if you've been at a job for such a long time, you kind of have this like, I've been here for like 25 years or whatever. There's something like, like that's to be proud of to say that. And
Yeah.
and to me, there's something about like, yeah, you know what, me and my wife, we may not be like together right now,
Mhm.
but I know that when there's a certain time of your life when you get older, well, all you really need is companion,
Exactly.
Yes.
You want a partner.
companionship.
You want a fucking partner.
Yeah.
Someone
and
who's
and,
got
and
that.
because when you're young, you feel like, oh, I could do it all. No, when you get old, it gets a little lonely.
Mhm.
But if you have that companion, to where it's like, the best part of a relationship is this. Like, I'm telling you this right now, where it's not like my wife and I, it's not about just having sex anymore, because we've had it for so long. We had 3 kids. We this and that, and it wasn't perfect. Okay, yeah, but at the same time,
No
we
one's
could just like be there and just hang out
Right. Yeah, that's
and talk.
great. Yeah.
And when you get older,
Be
that
friends.
kind of
Be
shit,
friends.
I can do that too.
when
Look at
you when
Dakota.
you're
I
like,
love how oh my god, you're
you know
so
it it's like,
Oh,
and
you're
i'm
so
and I'm
funny.
saying this because
Disney.
perhaps maybe if I was your age, I
I'm,
would
s-
feel the
I'm,
Uh-huh.
same way
I'm
too.
just gonna be an old miserable fuck. I'm calling in
And
the work.
you don't want to die alone. You don't want
Only
to
you
die
but
do it
but
to
I'm
alone.
not, but the
yourself.
thing is that I'm not miserable though. You know what it is this.
No, no, no.
I'm just kind of like, I'm going, you know what, there's more to life
Then
than just
Then
fucking.
fucking
There's
and
something.
sex. Yeah,
yeah, Dakota, there's more to life than fucking.
I know this. I know.
No, I mean,
And,
especially like, I mean, sex is great, sex is good,
Oh,
and everything
yeah,
like
it's
that.
life.
and every
But
single woman I've ever wanted anything more than sex, I don't know. For
What
some
happened?
reason, I
yeah, you know what?
he,
Truthfully,
Because
this
you
is what
probably
I'm.
never pursued it.
he,
This is what
he,
I'll tell
he,
you what.
Yeah.
he named
I'll tell
two
you what.
on this show, and apparently
This
you
is what it is.
have the
Okay,
way
this is
of.
what it is. I'm gonna tell you this. Okay,
Oh, my
um,
tongue is blue.
just take it like for what it is. Like, until you meet somebody who you truly feel is like, because to me, like my wife, you know what? Yeah, um, one vision in my head was that her and I are old and gray. We're sitting on the couch, and next thing you know, May Christmas time, freaking doors open, all our grandkids come in and just freaking, hi, grandpa. This, and I know it sounds corny, but you
It's
know
just
what?
it's what everyone kind of wants to
That's
see.
my vision now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's what means a lot. That's what life is all about. And like, no guilty whatsoever. I mean, people are gonna do their bullshit, they're gonna do their garbage, but that's them. But this is what I vision myself to
Talking
be.
I'm,
That's just the way I envision
to
myself
these
to be.
guys. It's
Now,
fun. Want to join?
I'm
is it work for everybody? Is it the right thing
this
to
is
do?
boyfriend. This is boyfriend.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and he came up. He's like, "What are you doing?
He's not. He's
It,
Come
not
it,
gonna.
here, come here, come meet
He's,
everyone."
he's not gonna agree. But Jesus Christ.
no, I mean, no, because you're just being you. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you're just being you, and it's crazy. You know what? Later on, it'll level off.
Okay. Okay. Let me say this too, though. Okay. Honestly, I
Nothing
think,
wrong.
and this, I'm such a fucking. I can't keep talking about myself, but my big brother loves the fuck out of me. We just spent the day, yes, like we have a great relationship, right?
Yeah.
She's still there for me, like she wants to be with me, right? And she keeps reaffirming me every day that she's not going anywhere and this and that. I can call her day and night. Like she's like my ride or die, right? Real shit. Now she knows my lust, everything. I think she'd be almost willing to just look past it sometimes to just for me to, but I see myself still in that scenario where even though, because even now, like I feel so comfortable with her just in general. Like I feel comfortable with her. I fuck with her. Like it's cool. But there's this level of other feeling where it's like I can't live with her. I can't be, and maybe that's me in general. Like I feel like I'm supposed to be one of them guys, and I'm supposed to have wealth and shit like that. To where, yo, bitch, I'll be
It
with
never
you.
works out like that. Yeah,
I can,
you know what it is? Is
you can
this?
live in your
It's
own.
gonna be like, just be glad that your lady feels that way. But I gotta tell you this: someone else is watching you. Someone else is watching you, and I'm not gonna say whether it's right or wrong, but someone else is paying attention to you a lot closer than you think.
Yeah,
And then the thing is this: perhaps when it's their turn, perhaps you won't have the same kind of person in their life that you do, Janine. Perhaps Jakari will meet thinking that, oh man, my dad this and that, my mom put up with no this and that, whatever. My dad's a good man and all that stuff. But you're just very fortunate right now that you have a lady that truly understands and loves you for who you are, because that's not a common thing. What you got
yeah,
to think about is this: when your son becomes your age, he's gonna see that,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
imagine, and then he ends up, he's a good person like you, but the woman he's with is the wrong one.
yeah. But
You know, because you think about shit like that. Shit comes back around. You know,
yeah, but
shit comes back around.
are you saying to be with one? Like even now, like he never see me. I make it a conscious
No,
effort where he
no,
don't see me with nobody but his mom. You know what I'm
no.
saying?
I'm just saying is this. You know what it is? It's like this. It's kind of like this life is really funny. It's not about wrong or right. It's about consequences, and those consequences will sneak up on you. And like I said, you know what? All is good with you, but that's with you. But someone else is watching you a lot closer than you think, and predominantly those are our kids.
Yeah,
And there's gonna come a time when
yeah,
he may not have the kind of woman that your 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 baby mama is the woman that you have right now. That's
yeah,
all I'm saying. You know,
yeah,
like that. Like I pray for my kids. I go, I wish you the best. And my son has a girlfriend that he's been living with, and
yeah,
I tell my son's girlfriend. I say, look, Vi, if my son ever like slows you down or hinders you or something like that, fucking break up with him. Freaking break up with his ass. You know, if he gets lazy and all that, and he's hindering you, freaking, you're not committed to nobody. You know, you have to live your life. And I'm telling this to her. Now, my son can be all mad at me. Why you tell my age? No, because that's the truth. That's the truth. Because you know what? It's like that woman that you're with, she doesn't deserve that. She treats you really well. She makes you feel like a man. It's I think it's only fair. So what I'm saying is this: like, you're just very fortunate that you're in a situation right now where you're fully accepted. But remember, someone else is watching you a lot closer than you think. But the thing is this: we just don't know what's gonna happen. I pray that that your son will find that special person, like your baby mama. You know what I mean? I pray for that. I really do.
yeah.
You know, that's all I'm saying. You know.
Yeah, I know, but even that doesn't. That just sounds like some weird, fucking get. That doesn't fucking negate the fact that my only fucking stance is a woman shouldn't be fucking dependent on a man being completely faithful his entire life to one woman, to you, to your ups, to your downs, to your fucking this, to your that, through your weight gain, through your fucking this, through that. It's just not feasible. That's my only thing. I'm not sitting here saying anything other than that. It's just don't put the expectation when I supposedly slip up, and I'm not even gonna slip up. I'll come home and
Oh, frozen.
Yeah.
He always
It's
sexy.
frozen on. Oh,
That's it.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Wait, you froze. So what did you say before that?
I'm just in general. I we're killing the algorithm. Uh,
No, we go
Keywords
almost about
tonight.
another 4 hours, 8 hours. But you know what though, this is good conversation because you know what, if it, if it's not us, I mean, other people are listening to it and everything, and it's like um, life is just funny, man. Life is
Where'd my
just
video go?
oh no, she went out.
ow.
There you go.
yeah,
Don't disable me.
yeah.
I just walked away for a minute. I can still hear you though.
Like life is just relation. I mean, life is just funny, but relationships they're special, man. Relationships
Yeah,
are special. Relationships
they're
are
just
very
hard to
special,
find
man.
one worth being special
Eh,
for. Yeah.
Yeah, and don't ever take it for granted either. I gotta tell you that because being someone who, my mom died, my dad is dead, no more parents, whatever. Yeah, I'm a little older and everything like that, and then being away from my family and all that stuff, and it don't take it for granted. Don't take nothing for granted. That's all I gotta say. I mean, cherish every moment, every moment with your pets, every moment with anyone you love. I know it sounds really corny and nah, but life is corny,
This is
really.
what this is what I want to ask
Straight up.
the women is part of the narcissist trait. No empathy, right? Although I have empathy, right, for violent, hurting kids, humans, but is having no empathy for adultery. How I can easily, sleep with a woman and go home and fucking kiss you on the forehead like it ain't fucking shit. Basically, like a killer. I
That's
kill
no
a motherfucker,
conscience.
and he'll go home and he'll act like it ain't. I'm talking about I could fucking have saliva on my dick and not think twice.
About putting it in your other chick.
Nothing, nothing,
I
nothing.
think that's nasty, but you're not the only man that's like
Nothing.
that.
But I'm
You're
only
not.
piece of shit willing to
It
fucking
is
admit
though.
it. I'm sorry. Is it, like
Like,
that's male behavior. That's what I know. These are the types of men I grew up on. This is my thinking. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sitting here saying I'm a sleazeball. Maybe I shouldn't have said like, oh, you're not gonna. Um, but generally no, because I'm not out here like I don't want to infect anybody. But you know how like reckless when you're sleeping around, like how I'm thinking, I'm still,
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna. And generally, shit based off the smell. This is like she can't have nothing. This, that. But yes, generally, regardless of disease and all this stuff, just in general, it's like drinking a fucking cup of water. It's like taking.
Sure, I got an uncle in the
Is
Philippines,
that
and
a
they're the
form
where they're
of
my
empathy?
uncle was like that family, the Cayetano family was like they're
Oh,
wealthy in the Philippines, right?
mm.
And we didn't found out that motherfucker had a second family the whole time.
ooh, that's always this. That's always
Hmm.
The
fucking
whole time
crazy.
he had a second family the whole time. But you know what? My aunt still forgave him, and they're
I don't know
together.
if I could. I don't know if I
And
could.
it's like, and you know what? And it's like, and the thing is that so what I'm saying here is that you know what, and my aunt is just a freaking angel for taking them back. And my uncle Tony, he's a good guy, but that whole time he had a second family, and they're wealthy as fuck. They're a rich family over there. That's why they can live there. But you know what? Like who knows? I mean, with you, what you're doing. After you get to my age and everything, and you're still with your son's mom, maybe everything's okay, because she understands. Because but then you gotta give it to her. You gotta go, because that's how much she loves you, the same way my aunt loves my uncle. Second family. Now the difference is this: he never came out about it until later on. And we're looking at them like they're the model family. They're wealthy. They have their own business. He's got like, I think there's
Mhm.
4 or 5 of them. And then we didn't know that
Uh-huh.
motherfucker had a second family. And you know what's crazy? They accepted his second family. And my
Hmm.
aunt accepted him again. That's special. That's
That's
special.
strong. That's a strong
So,
But
woman.
the way I'm thinking is
Forgiveness.
this: forgiveness, right? But
yep.
she's got a clean conscience.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's at that point going, fuck man, what was I doing? And especially
Yep.
when you get old, when your dick doesn't get hard as fast anymore, or you don't look as beautiful as you do when you were young, like right now, you go, what the fuck was I doing, man? why
Right.
why why did I even put this wonderful, beautiful person, that's the
Through hell.
mother of my child, of my
Right.
children, through that bullshit? See, that's how you
I
gotta
think
think
that's
long.
yeah. Someone who has a conscience does that, but some people do
you
Yeah.
not.
know and maybe to you that's okay, but for me, I'm a visionary. I'm always thinking what's ahead, the
Hmm.
consequence ahead. And I'm glad, you know what, I'm glad that, you know what, I'm glad I don't have that, because to me, having a clear conscience is very important. S-
Yeah.
but that's just who I am. Not saying everybody should be that way, but that's just who I am.
It's so much
But
easier to
yeah,
live
that's
with
what I'm.
a clear conscience.
It's
Because
not.
I mean,
For some it
yeah,
is, but not all.
because it's gonna come back to you later on, and payback is a motherfucking bitch.
It
It's
is.
a bitch, man. It's
No.
it's a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. So that's basically what I'm saying. But you know what? Hey, like my aunt, if they're willing, if they're okay with that and whatnot, hey, more power to them. Is it
Yeah.
right? Is it wrong? That's here and there. You know what I mean? I mean, if
If
you're a
it's
good
right to them,
provider,
it's
you're.
right.
Hey, you know what? Hey, and the thing is this: like what I tell people is like, okay, you know what? Maybe, some of us we've had experience where maybe we were like, we were molested, we were raped, we were this and that. Your flesh is just
Right.
flesh.
Become scarred. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like honestly,
Yeah.
like I think it's a weird. I don't know, some
Flesh is just flesh. Flesh
trauma
is just flesh.
shit, you know. But it's like
Yeah, flesh is.
why I look at you know and honestly, I hope I eat my words. Like most of them, what would be dope is if like I found my so-called soulmate through this fucking channel, and she like listen like, oh my god, and I will blah blah,
No, actually, I think what it is that you're gonna.
and you know
I think what's gonna happen is that you're just gonna realize it for yourself. It's not gonna be another person. It's just gonna be like, all right, that's enough. Okay, I got my fill. That's enough.
Right.
I'm good. That's
Yeah.
good. Nothing's forever.
mm,
It's gonna pass.
So true.
The bottom line is this, is that it really boils down to this. Irregardless of like, fucking around, it could be like you and her been fucking around with each other, whatever, all of that stuff. After all of that shit winds down and you guys, the most important thing is this, it's just basically growing old together. And right now it may be hard for you to think about that because you're thinking of other things, but trust me, when you get old and you're no longer as beautiful as you are, or no longer as strong as you used to be,
Every day I wake up, I feel
the
like I'm less
companionship.
beautiful than the day before. It's horrible.
Yeah, no, that's like yeah, I'm so thankful I
And
woke up
staying up
this
this
morning.
late.
It's like, hey, that's okay. When you're young, you can do this. You know what I mean? I'm in
I
Hawaii.
love
It's
that you
only
keep
like
calling me young. It makes me
12,
feel
24 over
special
here.
because I'm
Hey,
like
you know
late
what?
late 30s now. Jesus.
Hey, you know what? I tell you what. It's yeah. So that's basically what it boils down to. It's
Yeah.
just
um
just enjoy your time.
so like Wendy, like, we you came from the era, like you said, the bitches and hoes era. When we were growing up,
Mhm.
like I don't know that I feel like I just carry that mindset with me still. I know there's more to life than sex and all this stuff, but it's there's a there's a fatuation still with sex and getting
Forever.
you
That's
know
gonna be forever.
and I guess for
Yeah.
me I just haven't, but I'm honest, I'm open, I'm just fucking telling you how I feel. Like I hope to grow from this and all that stuff, but there's
I mean,
this
if only if you learn who you are out of it, that's growing.
like I almost think that
Absolutely.
I recently,
Hey, I actually commend you for being able to be so honest and open.
Amen.
man, I just
Amen.
these
Yes.
are the things that play me, bro. And I feel like I'm not gonna. My son's mother loves and accept this, but there's something, and it could be a shallow, thing too. With just there's so many stipulations that I feel like I had, whether it's from the looks, from the this, from the that. I want this woman, but it's also like and I don't understand why a woman would settle for me when
Why do you wait? Why would they be settling?
because I feel like everybody settles. I feel like nobody really
No,
chases
Not at all.
me neither.
chases
No.
who they want. I feel
But
like,
that's not settling. That's like a goal. You're settling when you're like, you'll do because there's no one else.
but then like,
Ah, right. That's
but when
true.
that person comes along, I feel like as humans, we'll jump to the next best thing. I
That
just,
we think is the next best thing. And sometimes we learn that it's not, you know.
Yeah.
and not maybe
I
that
mean,
a woman would settle for me, but I just and that's again a flaw, probably a fucking insecurity with myself, but
yeah.
and everything. But that's how I think, and I
And I
guess it's
mean, we've all settled, right? I'm sure all of us have been in a relationship where we're like, maybe you don't realize at the time, but you're like, I'm settling. This isn't what I want. Franny, one of my best friends right now, she's settling in this relationship, and she knows she could do better. And it's heartbreaking because it's like, just do it. Why waste your time? She's the same age as me. Stop wasting your time. No kids, never been
Yeah.
married. If it's like if the person you're with isn't
Uh,
helping you get ahead, isn't improving your life,
There also
isn't
there's
making
all
your guys' life better, there's what is he doing for you? And I'm not saying he needs to do this for her because she's doing this for herself already. So she needs a
mm,
partner in her life to better herself with that, to, help her and himself excel in life. You shouldn't have a partner that holds you back.
right,
At all.
right.
You
Or
always
hold you
want
Yeah.
one
down.
that takes you forward. And then
And
when you
then
find
there's
yourself
also
in these
some people
situations,
they
you're like,
need to
wait
always
a
have
minute.
that somebody.
Right. Or like,
There's some people
okay,
that
here's
always need
two
to
of
have
us.
that
We're doing this
companion. Yeah,
together. How come
yeah,
we still are having money problems?
yeah,
What's the problem?
Hmm.
That's a
yeah,
problem.
yeah.
And, and you just sometimes you realize, like with her, she's realizing that her more like what she wants in life is just different than what he wants in life. She wants someone who will be able to have a partnership with, who wants to pay their bills on time, who can build credit, who can buy things, and and when you don't have that, you don't have an adult, you know, someone who can't even buy a car and they're 30 fucking 5 years old, but they don't have credit. What? You know what
Wow.
I mean? Then
Well,
get
well,
credit.
you know
You gotta
what?
get
I tell
credit.
you what. I tell you what. This is another thing too that I can understand in a way is because like your generation. I'm not gonna say any generation is better than the other. That would be a lie.
Mhm.
But your generation was, to go to school, you have to borrow money, and then you have to pay it back,
And then you're
and
in
then you
fucking
just
debt
hit,
for the
Hmm.
rest of your fucking
and then
life.
you and then you're also at that point because I think in my generation that was the last of the hurrah where jobs were more available that people can actually stay at their jobs
Union
for like
jobs
more
and
than
all that.
20 years
Mhm.
and just corporations and everything. But your
Yeah.
generation been kind of really been fucked, to be
Mhm.
honest with you,
Mhm.
because in your generation you'll be lucky to basically stay at a job for like, if you've been at a job for 6 years, you're freaking lucky.
I know.
There's
I was in a job.
there's
I left that job.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so that's the jacked up part about it and everything like that. And
Mhm.
so I can understand, and plus not only that too, I say that my parents' generation, the baby boom generation,
Mhm.
they're the most fucking spoiled generation ever because when they were born, it was after World War II,
Mhm.
and they're able to go to college,
Mhm.
stay at a job for 40 years, um,
Right. That was the American dream life.
save money,
You get a good job, you hold it forever, you
yeah.
get to retirement, your life is good.
And like I'm looking at my kids, I'm going, man, if I did bad, they're gonna do worse. And that's the reason why I made the decision to like this. Look, I tell you what, I've been fired from a lot of jobs because I was in sales.
Mm.
Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame, and
Yeah,
that's just the nature of the industry.
Mhm.
So I
it
decided
is.
to open my own business because getting fired is not freaking doesn't feel good. You have to be
No,
a
I know.
really, really
I
strong
recently have gotten
person.
fired, and it fucking
Yeah,
makes you feel like a real piece of shit.
I've been fired from a lot of jobs.
Mm.
And and to some people say, oh, because you can't do this. And I've heard it all. Oh, you gotta that. No, that's just the reality of life. Not everyone's
Mhm.
gonna be in that wonderful safe haven anymore.
Yeah. Right. Right.
But
Oh, definitely.
so I go. So what is a field that what? And this is the honest truth. When you own the business, it doesn't mean you're gonna make a lot of money because I don't. But the thing is this: it's like I own my damn business, motherfucker. Ain't
Mhm.
nobody gonna fire me from this bitch.
Right.
And you know what?
Hmm.
And yeah, will you have collectors calling you? Yeah, I said, you know what? I ain't got no money, but I will because I have my own business, and I'll
Mhm.
pay your ass when I have the money.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know,
That's yeah. I'll pay you when I
and you
can. Don't
just
worry.
and you just gotta take that approach. That's just how it is with everyday life and everything like that. Because if you don't think that way, you know what? You're gonna drive yourself crazy. The most important thing is this, like that's why I commend Dakota. You work in the bar, this and that, and you have cash and all that, and same with Justina and that. You know what? It's just the way it is with life. It's not how it was back then. You really just gotta
Mhm.
hustle.
No. Back then, all of us would be married already. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
would
but
be.
there's also so many. Like, okay, good example in the Philippines. Okay, there's no divorce. Okay, but there's so many freaking adultery going on.
Oh,
I got a little side here,
the
side
meaning of
there, and
marriage has been
everything.
lost. The meaning of marriage
Yeah,
is lost.
and I'm going like, you know what? What difference that does that freaking make?
I
You
don't need
know?
the government to tell me that I'm married. I
Yeah,
don't,
and it's like, it's
because they
what
can
difference?
complicate shit. So they can make it
Yeah,
harder for you to get divorced.
no,
Fuck that.
yeah. My
Yeah.
son said, I talked to my oldest son. He says, Dad, then if you guys are you and mom, and how come why don't you just be divorced? I said, why should I be divorced? Oh, because because you're not living there. I said, yeah, but you know what? Divorce. I'm going divorce for what? For money because we don't have a lot. I'm going.
Mm,
I have no plans of trying to marry again. I said, if
mm,
anything, I'm gonna stash my cash because you know what? Because I want to build it for you guys, and I want to be a rich fucking grandfather for my grandkids, so I can spoil the fuck out of them. I don't
that's
need
right.
to get married to another
Don't
woman and
spoil them
everything.
rotten.
Yeah, just freaking just live my life, travel. There's so many other fucking things you can do. I mean,
Mm,
if anything, I can adopt. I can freaking give money to poor people, freaking all that stuff. Because when I die, I already made a decision. I'm like, when I
mm.
die, I want to take nothing with me.
Why you
I don't
can't?
want to take nothing with me.
Yeah,
So what the
yeah, you
fuck?
can't.
But I just
Yeah,
want to enjoy myself while I'm still alive, and then. So once you really learn not to really give a flying fuck of what other people saying, once you really learn that shit, and to me, I learned it the hard way. um when my parents died and everything, and because of not having financial stability, you know
mm,
what, everybody just forgot about me,
Mm.
even my own family. And honestly, it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
I can agree with that. Yeah,
It's the best thing that
Absolutely.
ever happened to me. I mean, again, I always quote the Bible. This is just who I am. The Bible says, when you have money, everybody is your friend.
Yep.
When you don't have any money, no one wants to be your friend. To be
Yep.
honest with
Yeah.
you,
My
I don't
screen's
have
full.
any money, so I
Either.
know who my friends are. My true friends are.
Yeah.
Right. Right. They're the ones. Yeah. Exactly.
So I'm like,
Sorry, my
you know
screen's
what?
all dirty.
I'm great. I'm totally fine in everything, and you guys gonna be fine too. I tell you what, when you start,
Absolutely.
I mean, if you're willing to work and you're working and you're doing the best you can to to do what's best and everything. Because I tell you what, life is too short to worry about the bullshit. Like, I'm not saying don't work. No, work, because that's what we do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how
That's
you
what
got
we
to. That's
do.
how you have to have things. Is work.
And what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What else are
Yeah.
you gonna do?
Right. Right. What
I
else are you
mean,
gonna do
you
with yourself?
you you, you met you were with someone whose family was giving him money, and then to be like stuck in drugs. Like, imagine living that kind of a life. Like, fuck. You're like, just because you're getting money and then you're wasting your life on drugs
Right.
when there's so many other people out there that you can be helping.
Right.
The
That money could
fuck.
go to and be so positive and change
Yeah,
lives.
I mean, you could go to homeless shelter, you can freaking go to SPCA,
Mm-hmm. No, it's so
whatever.
true.
But yet, you
They don't.
you decide to freaking be Mr. Cool Guy, and because I'm a surfer, I got a band, I get
Right.
paid,
No.
but you got nothing to show for, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Like nothing to show for it.
You got nothing to show for.
And like
Everything is superficial.
yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the persona down there. And it's hard when you're the female and you're working harder than the dude in the household.
Right.
It's like
Marley, baby, move.
the fuck here, and all he had to do was show up. Just show up. Just show up. Mm, I don't know. Life's a bitch
So
and then we die, right?
That's true.
yeah,
Words of Mac
so
Dre.
yeah. And there's always, and another thing too that I'm learning from my kids is that, I'm just working because I said, son, you're young. Do what take something that you're gonna enjoy. Don't work just because there's
Have to.
always gonna be bills.
Mm,
You're always gonna have bills. It'll never go away. You'll always have bills.
stop.
Even after you pay it off, then you're gonna have bills.
And then the next or the next month comes.
Yeah, I said, if you need to study, if you need to learn, if you need to this and that, and it may seem hard, it if it's not hard, it's not worth it. If you're just doing it just because,
Nothing good
oh, I'm
ever comes
working,
easy.
no, nothing. If it came easy, it's not worth it. Good example,
Very true.
your ex-boyfriend.
Mm.
Money came easy because it was given to him.
So he did not know the value.
No value. And next thing you know,
Nope.
he's going to get older and older and older. There is nothing more pathetic
Mm,
than a person my age still trying to hang on to hip hop like he's 24.
right.
It's You get ugly, you become
I mean,
stupid.
I would consider you're kind of a loser at that point. You know what I mean? Like you're not a kid. You need to move on, get a life.
And you got nothing interesting to talk about anymore because you were
Right.
stuck in 24. Like,
Right.
and then you're gonna be hanging out. Then we're gonna hang out with these old kids, all these younger people, and everything. You know what they're gonna use you for? They're gonna use you for their freaking when they get drunk
Yeah. Yeah. For
to
the
give them
buyer.
a ride because you're not gonna drink.
Mhm.
But that's what they're gonna use you for. Oh, I'm gonna tell you my problems, and you're freaking 55 years old, and you're listening to these 24-year-old problems, and you're
There's
trying to
something wrong.
school them. Like, look,
Right.
24 years old. You're supposed to have problems. That's what makes your life interesting.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. You're
Uh,
so right. That's how you learn
when
about yourself.
when we were 24 years old, didn't we create our own fucking problems just to keep it interesting?
Oh,
Hell yeah,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I did.
And
I,
you
I
look back now
created
and
my
you're like,
own
if I
drama.
wouldn't have done that, life would be a little easier today. But I did it.
Yeah, that's why I tell my kids, you're in your 20s. You know what? Only thing I ask you is this: don't get stuck in drugs and don't have a kid. Enjoy your life. If
Right.
you go
That's
broke,
right. Yeah,
figure
it's
it
so
out.
true. Hmm.
So,
No,
yeah,
it's so fucking true. And
you
kids
know.
are not the solve all. That's one
Nope.
thing I've noticed is a lot of women get pregnant to save their
Thinking it's
relationship.
gonna solve the relationship. I call
Yep.
those keep a nigga babies because half the time they're just doing it to have a kid to keep the man.
Yep. Yeah,
And it's never gonna
exactly. And
work.
that is the saddest situation. That's horrific, because the man probably ain't even gonna want that kid if
Yep.
he's there 9 months, if
Well,
he
I
can
mean,
last the 9 months.
unless okay, like if I was female, this is just what I'm thinking,
Mm.
right? Okay, like if I'm a female and then I found a guy like Dakota. Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to marry me, this and that, but you know what? He's a good ass fucking dad,
Well, there's those
and he
people.
takes care of the
There's those
family.
people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he likes to do his fellatio and everything like that. Okay, that's
Right.
cool. But
Yeah.
he's a good man. He's taking care of my son, and you know what? And after that subsides, which it will, trust me,
Mhm.
it will. I mean, are you still gonna be a horny old man or a horny old woman? That, like you said, it never goes away. Yeah,
I'm
are
gonna
you
be
gonna
old
completely?
dirty bastard at the bar, bro.
Oh hell
Old
yeah!
dirty bastard.
Oh
I'm,
yeah!
Bastard.
I'm gonna be your age at the motherfucking four-way casino or whatever fucking
They sold it. It's not the four-way anymore.
I'm
Then
gonna
it's one way.
I'm gonna be up
No.
in there how the
Scamming on bitches.
how
It's
the
already
fuck
done.
how you doing? Hey ladies, can I buy you a drink? Shit.
I know. It's
Get
It's
sad.
away from me!
embarrassing.
You have old man breath.
You know the fuck I am.
You got like gingivitis breath, and you try to get rid of it, and you
Right.
swallow the whole Listerine, and it still stank.
And it's
Christina,
That's
still
what you.
Christina, I'm gonna tap you out, girl. Go get some rest. You've been rocking with us.
right. I
Man,
know.
you the
She's holding
Good
us
one. You
night,
the
accountable to that kind
guys.
of
actually. You know
thing.
what?
But
I gotta get
yeah.
going too. It's almost 1 o'clock over here. I couldn't even imagine what time is it. What 5, 4 o'clock over there?
Hey,
In
So I'm gonna
Almost
Texas.
tap out
four.
hey,
too. So
But
it's
tomorrow's
been
Sat.
fun,
Oh wait,
y'all.
no. Tomorrow's Friday.
Not yet, girl. Not yet. Almost.
Wendy Lundy, Justina, Dakota. Always, man, always
Good
here.
talk,
But I'm
guys.
gonna tap out too. All right. Have a good morning. All right. God
Likewise.
bless you
Okay,
Thanks,
guys.
good.
guys.
My
Okay.
morning's gonna
Have a
start
good
late.
one.
hey.
All right, bye, guys.
All right.
Bye.
I'll holler at you, Ray.
Okay.
Let's see.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Justina, Wendy. You still on? All right.
Oh,
She's out. Ray's out. Damn.
I know.
Fire show. Yo,
Wait, so let's be real. Is this Emma living with you right now, or did he go back?
no, no, Mike's back in Vegas. He finally him and his girlfriend found a house to rent or whatever, and so he's finally not homeless and he's got a job.
Think he's gonna keep it?
He's kept it for about 8 weeks so far. I gave him 2. He only lasted at my job like 3 days. I gave him.
I know. I was talking to him right before he went down there, and I kind of told him, I was like, for one, don't fuck over Dakota. If he's expecting you down there, you need to go. If you have an out, you don't think you can make it, you need to let him know. Because I'm assuming you stuck your neck out for him,
Yeah,
which is
I knew he was gonna, kind
you
of.
knew he was gonna flake. I knew he wasn't gonna last without his mom.
Yeah, and it kind of, you know, he still
Open your eyes.
made it. He still made it kind of my fault. Oh, and his girl was like, fucking some weird shit. It was like, oh my, you're acting weird, and you're making my girl. I was like, how the fuck am I making your girl feel weird in my fucking crib?
Dude,
And he kind of just came here without a plan. Like he thought
yep.
he thought he was gonna get a house in like
Literally, I
a
was
week.
talking to him like the day before, and he had no plan. I'm on, when are you leaving? Tomorrow. I don't think you should go tomorrow. Like you can't go and put yourself on someone else who's trying to make it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not fair to you, and you were sounding like you're making it work. You're doing your best. Last thing you need is a wet rag.
And then, and I told him, I don't want to, now that I'm finally so-called stable, doing okay. Got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, me and my son, and everything's cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
But I don't want nobody to live with me anyway. So that was, I tried to put him up for, told him to put him up for like
As long as you could, and there's nothing wrong with that. Helping is great, but helping is helping, you know. And
Yeah.
he needs to just grow up. Like he has the capabilities. He just doesn't want to. Sorry, I gotta clean my camera again. I don't know why it's so nasty looking. Probably because it's old. But I don't know. It makes me sad. Of course I care about the guy, but like I could never be with him, dude. He's kind of a loser. I can't do it. I need someone who works as hard as I do to be with, you know. I need someone who puts in as much effort
Yeah.
because I don't want to be a sugar mama, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, not that I have the money to be a sugar mama, but still. I don't know. I just wish the best for him. All those guys. Jake, Trucker. Jake's probably still single too, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Jake's still single and
Nice guy. Love Jake to death. He always was kind of weird around me, but I don't know why. But I don't know.
yeah.
Like I don't know. You've probably heard so much shit about me that is not true. That's what makes me kind of laugh because Mikey had a way of running his mouth.
I mean, yeah, but not really. I mean, I don't.
Context,
I
I'm
really
sure.
heard, I just know what I know based off, the shit that we used to be into, but I don't know any. I don't really know any actual Windy Lundy dirt. Back then, I guess you and Mike were living in Boise and all that stuff, and that
Like
was,
a couple weeks.
that was he was all, sucked up and shit on that, fucking around.
Well, and that was coming from Vegas too. That he was getting all fucked up with his cousins,
Yeah.
But like in Boise, I try to keep Mikey away from meth because he can't handle it. He was not oh wow, he could not handle it. And he was one of those people who just got weird. So I never tried to get him involved with that at all. But yeah, in Vegas, he was going hard on the coke. That's why we had to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, and we were young and dumb, 19.
Yeah, no, back then it was I'm surprised sometimes that like I was talking about my drug use while just recently and just with one of my customers and she was like, "Really?" She's like, "I couldn't even tell or I would never think, just based off my appearance, I guess I don't look all like
fucked up.
I'm supposed to, but I was just like, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, I thought I did a fair amount. Shit, I don't think I need to do any more but some people just have it like that, and
It still doesn't mean you won't take care of yourself,
yeah. I always
That's
have my methods, and I've still always ate semi-healthy, and you just have your,
no, but you look good. You look healthy. You look, I will say it's like the best I've seen you look in a long time. I
yeah,
don't see you all that much at all, but
yeah.
you look good. You look like a man. It's kind of funny. I mean, not funny like bad, but you just look
Yeah.
like a man.
Finally going into my, I
Self.
I call I say there's probably more than 5, but I say there's 5 stages of manhood, and I feel like I'm in my 4th. Like I feel like I'm slowly starting to transition into the 5th stage
Like
of
a man.
yeah, like because that's like the manliest thing you can say. Like I don't the 25-year-old me. Like I was, we're born a male, but all males aren't men, and I'm starting to understand. I wasn't raised by a man and don't have really any man to go off, but I'm just going off my own head and like my own feelings, and then raising a son, knowing how I do and don't want him to be, and what things I find acceptable and what I don't, and but just with my own maturity about even half of the shit I say. I don't know if I fucking it's just
I don't think you do. I think you talk a lot, but I mean, I'm not saying you talk shit, but like, I think that you're a lot. How do I say this? You love very deeply, and so you keep yourself guarded. So that's why you're like, it's just easier to have all these different people in my life that's not really that close because I don't want to keep anyone that close because they'll hurt me. right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna get hurt. We're gonna get hurt. That can't stop you from loving, though.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
But I also don't believe that everyone's gonna find that person. You know what I mean? That they're in love with. They might, but they might not. But I bet you do. Give
Yeah.
a long time. And you're
And,
gonna find them where you least expect,
right.
usually.
I hope so, like when I really meditate and hone in on my thoughts and when I hear other people say like, oh, no, I could be with this person and I love this person, and everything, and it feels nice. I would like to truly feel that. But yeah, again, like I don't know if it's for everybody, and and then a lot of times like when people, and this is the only reason why earlier I said sometimes I think people said maybe not everybody, but I've known people that even I work with and that like a lot of couples our age, like they're not like people are living together for rent and shit like that. One of the reasons
That
why,
or they're
one,
getting knocked up,
yeah,
and so they're like, "Fuck, what do we do? We get married."
yeah. One of the reasons why it took me so long to make my decision was financial, and because like I literally moved down the street. I technically got 2 apartments. Like I left her in that one, and I still help her out as much as I can. But like I made it, as best. I couldn't move. Like I'm literally I could jog right now if there was an emergency. I could like run to my son, even fuck drunk, and like I could get there in like 8 minutes, maybe 14 if I was fucking.
Does she date other people?
No.
Does she want to? Sorry, hold on. Does she want to?
No, and to be honest, like I genuinely believe her. No, she's still in love with me, and
Mm.
and like she just confirms to me every day. She's pretty much just she doesn't
So
have no
who
desire.
makes the decision that you guys don't want to be together? You or her or both?
Well, me. I mean, it's just like
Oh, because
she
you
would.
don't want that relationship.
She would. Yeah, she would be like. She told me the other day, like, "Well, if you'd ask me to be your girlfriend again," and I'm just like,
Oh.
I'm like, nah, like, and it's nothing.
No, but that's good. You shouldn't do it just because
No.
people think you should, or she should. You should do it because
Yeah, and as much as like she's great in all these,
yeah.
but there's just still something that, and a lot of it is just with me, and then also like again like
I'm still trying to connect my headphones. Sorry.
when I see other women, it's not
Mm-hmm.
just a physical thing, but like you got to be able to stimulate me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a woman who's educate. Gonna teach
Mm.
me some shit. Maybe put me onto some books. Just this it just
Yeah,
I just don't feel it. I just don't.
but hold on. I know. Sorry, I'm trying to get my headphones again. Um, but maybe you should be the one to show them.
Well, I mean, like I mean, like
Like as far as you want them to show you, but you know, maybe you just got to lead the way.
well, and I mean, I did that for some time, I guess, or at least.
Oh, with her,
Mm-hmm.
was it weird, or did okay? That was a weird question. Was I don't know how to explain because okay. I'm gonna open up a little bit. Most of my relationships probably end because I get the conversation that I don't show any affection. So then that makes people think that I don't like them. And I'm not an affectionate person. I don't know. I'm just not. I didn't grow up in an affectionate household. Like I really don't really like I can feel love for people. Fuck. But I can't like I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't feel like a relationship should be based around affection. I understand you should give affection because that's how you show people you love, but like I don't know it. So I need my partner to show it and I can reciprocate.
Are you yeah, and this is like cuddling, like a public affection, little
Affection period. Yeah.
you know,
Like
you're
me,
you're,
I'm
you
horrible.
you're cooking in the kitchen, and just a
I
man
don't even
comes
cook.
up and
I don't even cook.
mm,
I'm like the worst wife, girlfriend. I don't know how to cook. I've tried. I suck. Not my thing. But like Dustin, he loves to cook. He also works 12 hours a day. Doesn't get home till 7:30 at night. And like I know that I should be cooking, and having dinner ready because that's nice. And I'm not working right now, so I'm home all day. But I don't know how to cook. He don't want me to cook. I'm not a good cook. And I don't expect him to cook, but like getting together, he knows that about me. But he thought it would get better, change, whatever. It's just not my thing. You know what I mean? But like I do really good laundry. I cook really, or I mean, I clean really good. Like I don't turn sex down. But I'm not the one to initiate it either. Just I'm just kind of prude like that. I don't know. I don't know really know. I don't.
hmm,
But like I know I can. I feel like I can be a good girlfriend, but I also know sometimes I'm really shitty.
yeah.
Yeah, like my relationship skills lack. I don't know why.
Well,
I mean, of
that's
course, we've all been fucked over and everything. And I mean, and the guy I'm with now has fucked me over so bad so many times. But here we are. And it's been years. We've grown up. I'm over it. But I can't say that I don't always think about it sometimes. Do I think he'll do it again? Not as blatantly. So I hope not. But I don't know. I don't know. Life sucks, kind of.
yeah. No, that's I mean, that's how I feel too. I guess I can provide somewhat as long as I fucking have this job and different things. But I guess, and from my perspective, so I don't know if it was you or Justina said something about flowers and this and that.
Mm,
I lack in a relationship when it comes to showing affection, as far as empathy. Like
mm.
when I see you cry, like I'm like, what the fuck are you crying? Like
It doesn't affect you.
I'm like, I'm gonna go watch the game, eat a sandwich, and you figure your shit out. I don't have time for
Mm.
this. I don't, you know, I don't do holidays for sure. If
What do
I'm
you
in,
mean you don't do holidays?
like, I don't do holidays. I don't give a
You don't do birthdays. You don't do.
I don't give a fuck about a birthday, especially
Why?
your birthday. I don't give a fuck about Christmas. I do Christmas, with my son. Like, we go, look at the lights and fucking do all the bullshit. But I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna buy you nothing. I'm not gonna acknowledge you. Don't ask me. I'm not buying your mama's shit. I'm not buying your. I don't worry about fucking gifts for nobody. My life is so easy like that. My mom.
Do you not enjoy giving stuff to people?
Not on holidays. I'm such an asshole. I'll fucking do it the week before. I'll do it the week after. I'm not taking you out for Valentine. I'm definitely not doing shit for Valentine's. Don't ask me.
I
No,
hate not. I hate
we're
Valentine's Day.
staying in. We'll go out to eat the Friday after, the day before. Like, I just there's things like that I don't know. It makes me feel weird. It just makes me feel weird. And then I understand, like, a lot of women won't go for that shit.
I
Oh,
know that
we
that's a
have
tough one.
we have to do this and that, and then just a family thing. Like, I don't care. Um, I don't have family of my own. Like, I'm adopted, and I don't know. My family are my friends. Um,
Hmm.
the crew.
Yeah,
Like,
you have a solid set of friends, so you're lucky there. Yes.
and so um, I hate. Like, I hated going to. Oh, we're going to. It's not that I don't like their family or nothing. It's just I'm not that, and it makes a woman happy, especially because I like Latina women and they're all about family. So that's always been difficult. And I'm just like, ah.
Yeah,
So
that's a tough one.
yeah,
Yeah, they're very very family strong, and they have their ways, and they're set in their ways, and that's how they are. And it's not a bad way. It's just different,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. So
And they like to have a lot of kids, and they don't even. And I've noticed it doesn't matter how the money situation. They just want kids.
yeah, And that's a whole
And-
other thing too. Like,
Yeah.
to have money,
You can't afford a kid, don't have it.
don't fucking have it. And don't expect this government or the state to always support it. WIC's not gonna always be there and all this bullshit. So that was one of my pride and joys. Like, not when I met my son's mother, she was,
Where's she from? Is she from Salt Lake or
yeah, she's from like
Reno?
she's from California, originally.
Mm.
Been here for a minute, but I was proud to basically take on that burden and got us dependent. I'm just one of them guys. I just work. I just
You take care of this shit.
yeah, I just always have and my mom too. Like she'd work 3 jobs before she would get food stamps. She just always that's who she is. I've had food stamps plenty of times. Whatever, but it's just something that like in a relationship too. I don't know the finance because if you can't have when I was doing the family thing, and even now, some people would say I spend money on stupid shit or every fucking week. Like I literally take my kid to do something. I don't give a fuck. $20, $30. We're going here, we're going there. Fun center, trampoline park. It's just, but to me, like that's that's what it is. Like you work to do shit. I don't know. Maybe that's a small town mentality in us. But like you have to work. You pay the bills, and then what's left over? It's like we're bored. You're bored. So, but anyway, that was always a kind of a not an issue, but if I don't know if I always want to do something. So if I'm always the one to like provide it, or if you can't, hey, take us to the movies one night or this or that, or I don't know, it's just finances, right? Just kind of always. That's like one of the biggest things why people separate too.
Money. It's always money. It's sad, but it's
and it didn't help in my personal situation. She already had a kid, so I was a stepdad, and that was a whole other can of worms. And dealing with
it's not easy.
That, and the other fucking sperm donor and fucking
this piece of shit.
Oh yeah, he's a
always.
He's a nothing.
Didn't do shit probably.
No, and so then just naturally,
you were supposed to do that.
Yeah, and I held resentment. I did. I still hold resentment, bro. Like, man, I need some back fucking pay, all the money and fucking shit, and just but that's my own thing, and so again, my fault. Like I held resentment, so I didn't make it easier and everything, and so I could have been more mature about it. But now moving forward, shit, I don't know how to, I guess, move but it's a lot. It's a lot to be in that.
You have to move.
Just move differently. Like, just if I ever get in that situation again, I mean, and hopefully not. Whatever.
Hopefully you don't. Right? Yeah.
But
you can't.
To find a woman without kids these days is
good luck.
I mean, under 30 is like. Slim pickings, and then the women that don't have kids, I'm just saying, that are already in your 30s going to your 40s. It's like, you guys got baggage and trauma and shit too. So it's like it's kind of like a fuck, and then men with kids, and then the men that don't have kids too, they got some fucking weird. They're probably like just weird. Like, I don't know.
So wait, you think that people that don't have kids are weird?
No, not
like,
weird.
Am I weird because I don't have kids?
No, you're not weird because you don't have kids. I'm just saying, like, we, whatever weird baggage or, like, you might have, or, like, even though you don't have kids, it doesn't, like, and the man,
what is wrong with it?
Men want a woman without kids. A woman over, like, 30 or something with no kids, might not necessarily be the better. You know, like there's still we all have like just hangups and shit. I don't know. You know what I mean?
No, he's not. Is Mikey on here with us?
No. Mikey is motherfucking probably sleeping. Them motherfucking.
No, but I'm confirming. Mikey's with his girlfriend. That's what Dakota told me. Why does even? Hold on. Why does it even matter, Dustin? What is the big deal right now? What is the big deal? Talking to my friend. What's the big deal? Just go to bed. I'll be there in a minute. I'm not doing anything wrong. Anything wrong. I'm not. Just go to bed. What's the big fucking deal? Don't make a big deal out of nothing. Well, yeah, because you're just coming out here to be a dick to me for no reason. What's fucking wrong with that? Because he's my friend. There's nothing wrong with that.
Live. Harris is drinking again.
Podcast, yeah. It's podcast. It's not Skyping. And no, it was another chick on there.
Harry's drinking again.
No, he can hear me. Probably. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're just talking about relationships. This is a live, this is what it's about. This is why I'm a fucking single guy. It's weird because, then guys, it's, I don't know. I don't ever want to be in that situation again. I don't even want to have to worry about it. Because I wish he would come and talk about it. This is what the fucking thing is for. Because I get his perspective. Right? Oh, my girl's up fucking 5 a.m. talking to some guy on his podcast, right? And then from your perspective, you're not doing nothing wrong. You're clearly here, not doing, just speaking. But it's one of those dichotomies where,
if you were him, would you be mad?
See, it's a no. I wouldn't be mad. First of all, if I was him, I'd be fucking sitting there with your ass talking shit, drinking, going down memory lane. First of all, honestly,
just come here.
That's what I would be doing.
Why are you yelling, for one? And we actually weren't talking about you. But he's saying, why don't you just come and join our conversation? It's 6 in the fucking morning. Okay. We're adults. We can do what we want. Why do you do this? If this was you hanging out with your friends doing blow, have I ever said anything? And I'm not even doing that. I'm just talking. No. But when you have done that, have I said anything? Have I? When you leave in the middle of the night and you go to fucking herb, remember that whole thing? Did I get pissed off? No. It's the same thing. Except for I'm home. And we're not doing drugs. It's a big difference, I guess. No. We're sitting here talking. Since what? Quite a while. I don't know. You saw me. What does that have to do with the price of rice in China? Hold on. Are you telling me to fucking go to bed?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we do it on the Harris is Drinking podcast. We stir up shit because we keep people up too late and on the live too late. And in the midst of talking about domestic relationships and just relationships in general, you've seen it live. My boyfriend gets mad at the girlfriend. Over what? I don't know. Up and talking. I can never do that. I can never do that. This has been a great one. Wendy, handle your shit. Love you, girl. Thank you so much for tapping in. 2 4-hour lives back to back. I just called into work. I got time to cover it. But I did that. I haven't called in since September. 9 months, man. 9 fucking months. Harry's drinking again. And I'm sorry if anybody from work see this. I didn't say nothing. I just fucking used my time that I have to. I can't go in at 7, nor do I want to. I don't work the full shift overnight on the motherfucking Harris's Drinking podcast. Y'all have been dope. So dope. It keeps getting better and better every motherfucking week. Every week. Man. We're going to put the outro. Oh, shit. Let's do the shout out of Ray. Shout out Justina, aka Just Unique. Shout out Wendy. Man, and the first donation, thank you so much. Bam. Oh my God. This is, man, that means a lot. And if there's more to come, it's going to go back into this podcast, and we're going to just try to give it back within the people, man. It's only going to get better and better. Shout out to you, Wendy. Shout out Chino Boy, Daigo 417. Shout out Xander Rage. Shout out motherfucking Mikey, a.k.a. the MAZ. Shout out motherfucking Fern Dog tapping in. Steven Flores, Steven Monroe. Damn. Lit show. I might come back in the morning when I wake up. Friday afternoon morning recovery. How about that? Let's talk about it. Merch on the way. Our first donation. So many things. Beautiful. The chat was lit. You guys are beautiful. And hopefully, Wendy, you're good. That's what we do in the Harris is Drinking, man. Next time, man, have your boyfriend come on. Let's talk about it, man. That's why, why we get upset. It's 6 a.m, but it's 6 a.m, So I can never be in a relationship like that. Anyway, love you, motherfuckers. We tapping out over here once again. 2 4-hour lives back to back. Just like that. Killing them. Harry's drinking again. Thank you for rocking with me, Podbean. We tapping the fuck out. Getting some rest. Everybody, have a good night. Cash App. Like, subscribe. Thursday Night Rants. It's been so dope. Thank you. God bless. Peace and love. Holla at your motherfucking boy. Chill. Harry's drinking again.